pain away. Treat it like a holiday. Let it fade away, fade away. If I catch a case, I'ma be okay. Yeah, they hide away, that's the handy sway. Let it fade away, let it fade away. Wait, you got the power. I know that you know what to do with it. Life's a movie, so just move with it. Do it for the niggas who do get it. Your life, it's like a motion picture, no spoofs in it. Man, you gotta be who you meant to be before the song's off and the credits end. Where's God out for this cruel world? This is no place for a good girl. Gotta live smarter, you die hard. Listen to the people who do care. No energy for your enemies. And when you speak in peace, nigga, keep that shit to yourself. Fuck is wrong with you? Talented nigga, above average. I want it all, so I ain't gon' never be sticking to rapping. I bring the traffic like an actress, man, I'm so dramatic. I get a niggas the thriller, calling me Michael Jackson. Don't ever call me underrated, I ain't even famous. I got these niggas popping my shit when they know that I'm aimless. I get the pain and I turn it into something so magic. These other niggas ain't gon' do it like me. I'm like a beauty pageant. Soon as I walk through the door, man, these hoes going crazy. Money in my mind, so I'm never getting lazy. Gotta stay on my grind, that's 25-8. Don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say. Put this shit right to his dome, make him think straight. These niggas crazy, they thinking they got me shaked up. Nah, nigga, you know who I am, bitch. Play with me again, I pull up with this stick and that's it.
I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints.
Hey y'all, baby. I seen y'all know I only watch bits and parts of the video, so my reaction is always authentic. Now we had Shaka Zulu back for World News. Shout out to World News for uh, bringing this all together. I will not be showing the whole video. If you want to see the whole video, you will have to go check out World News, right? But this video credit goes out to World News. Now, he was interviewing Shaka Zulu, talking about the carbon ovens, and then TJ Genesis' name got put into it. Then she stepped on up there, and then she said what she had to say, and we're gonna find out what was said. Right, and we're gonna have both sides of the story. It was good to get both of them on at the same time to hear each part of each story and what each one was saying. You guys be the judge, right? You guys be the judge, and you guys make sure you drop it in the comments, right? And for my replay game, and you guys either drop it in the chat or you guys drop it in the comments, right? But it's gonna get it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. It's gonna get good. Now, don't forget my replay game. Hey, thank you for coming in. My bush babies, what's up? And my people in the live chat, what is going on? Right? So we're gonna get this party started, right? Don't forget to hit that like. We're gonna get this party started quickly, right? And always remember, whatever is said on a video or whatever somebody say on the panel has nothing to do with the host. Okay? Okay. Let's go.
And Jag. And then it was all of us. The week that Solar and them. I told Solar and Velvet, don't do no. I don't know if they got the True. He never mentioned True to me, but he asked me about Sheba. He asked me for Sheba's contact. He didn't ask me for True contact, so I'm pretty sure he must have already reached out to him.
Just remember, a lot of parts will be missing. If you want to see the whole video in full, go on and check out as you see up here, World News.
I'm not sure if they got in contact with Musa, and then I didn't see his name on the list. But those are the only ones that I know right now, as far as right now. He couldn't get the 4 wives because they wasn't taking no calls. I don't even know if them bitches got phones like that.
Yeah, because they had did somewhat like it was a story that was did. I think it was on I don't even remember if it was I don't know what the fuck. I gotta go back and then look. But anyway, it was some shit off Instagram, but they never did a follow-up story with them. So I don't know if they just decided to move on to some other shit or
who did that story with them?
I can't recall exactly who.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about though. I think because they reached out to me too, and I and some of these people be weirdos. Like some of these companies be weird because they don't be offering shit. And I'm like, nigga, what's the point of us giving you all this information? Y'all can capitalize, but y'all not making sure the members capitalize. See, that was the thing for me. Is I seen that these members didn't have no bread and no money, and then so I was always trying to put them in a position to make money off of this shit that was going on. That's all I really was trying to do. Was like, nigga, y'all niggas return. Y'all know how valuable this shit is. And y'all could be making hella bread. Because I was making hella bread off of it. Nigga, every interview I did, I got paid for it. To this day.
So when you went on the Blue Caps, they paid you too?
800.
What?
Everybody got paid 800. 800.
That's wild.
Yeah. But they played me the first time though. Everybody got paid but me, and I had to find out the long way. I had to find out on the back end through Jag and Goomba. Goomba called me one day like, nigga, you did it. Hey, how much they pay you? I said, nigga, how much they pay you? He said they paid me 800. I snapped. I snapped on DJ though, because DJ was managing and facilitating the whole shit as far as the money.
Oh shit. What
So,
did
I didn't really like snap like that. I just snapped like, damn, like y'all didn't even tell me a nigga was supposed to get paid for the first time. I went up there 3 times. I did 3 interviews with them. They only aired one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did one. It was me, Jag, and Solar did a whole thing with them. And then it was just me and then it was me and Jag. And then it was all of us the week that Solar and them. I told Solar and Velvet, don't do no interview because I'm gonna come right behind you. If y'all do an interview, I'm gonna come right behind y'all and I'm gonna counter everything else. I told Velvet, I'm gonna make you look stupid on that interview if you go up there with Solar talking about he your husband.
Damn.
I told her I was gonna make it. I swear to God, I pulled her to the side at DJ house. I told her that you're gonna look stupid. You don't even got no way to make no money off of it. They paid for Solar's flights to come out. She was already out there, so Solar came and dragged her into it. And I told her, don't let this nigga come out here and drag you into this bullshit. But she did. And that's the same week she found out she was pregnant. She brought me the test like, hey, man. I'm like, I tell Azim, bitch, don't tell me. That ain't my shit.
You said about the who?
She went and took the pregnancy test when she was at DJ house. She didn't
Okay.
know she was pregnant until she got with us over there. After she bounced from Solar, she said Solar beat her up and put her out in the middle of the night, and she didn't have nowhere to go. So DJ and Azim scraped up money and got her a bus ticket to come out. But on her way out here, she was fucking with another nigga on the bus.
She said Solar beat her up.
She said Solar beat her up, put her out of the house, her and the kids in the middle of the night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when she called us.
At DJ house?
Yeah, she called us when we was all the DJs, and we was like, shit, we can't just leave her out there with the kids. So shit, what we gonna do? We put the money together and we all sent for her. We brought her to Dallas. That's where she came from. That's when she came to Dallas. That was right after Solar. Remember, Solar was there first
Wow.
at the house. Remember, y'all was on Solar ass for being. Y'all was on our ass for bringing Solar to the house. Remember?
Right.
That's when then Sassy didn't want to get no job. I was trying to get. I'm like, I'm a chef up here. I'm a private chef for a company out here. At a senior citizens home I was working at, and I was cooking for 300 people every day. And so I would bring that nigga up there to come to meet the people so he can get in, so he can come work, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga didn't want to work. He just wanted to come up there and cap. So Monica then was like, he gotta go. So that nigga had to go.
So when you were there, what was the whole situation? Because it was some stuff that was said about Legina Gold and her always being in the room and stuff. Y'all always just being in the garage and shit like that or whatever. What was Legina like? I mean, 'cause that's what she said.
Legina was a fucking weirdo. Legina was a weirdo. I'm not gonna lie to you. She was cool, but she was still a weirdo. She kept to herself most of the time. She did all she paints. She likes to paint. You know what I'm saying? So she would sit in her own little space and just paint and do her thing. But she, I put her in the music shit. She said, that's your daddy and mama. Well, let's see if this shit rolled over. I put Legina in this. Can you hear me, World?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I put Legina asses to man. I swear to God, I'm gonna sing you this song if I can find it, my nigga. Ooh, ooh, it was the worst shit I ever heard in my motherfucking life. I swear to God.
What?
It was the worst shit I ever heard in my life, my nigga. And then we engineered that shit up good too, nigga.
Come
We
on.
made that shit sound good. Hey, but she's horrible, buddy. She can't sing. She can't hold a note. She can't hold a tune.
And she really thinks she R. Kelly and Aaliyah
She
do.
really, bro. I just seen her on the internet 2 days ago talking about holding up baby pictures. It was a baby in the picture that they was holding. She telling everybody that's her. I'm like, this shit crazy. This shit crazy.
She's
But
still talking about that
let me
shit.
tell you how that whole situation came about. How Legina even got there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole. So we at the house. Jag calls us. Jag like, we gotta go rescue this girl. R. Kelly's daughter. They gonna get her. Jag didn't have no money to get her out there. So me and Monica like, damn, what the fuck? She said this girl getting kicked. So we just had got back from Detroit because I was trying to we had the deal going on. I was gonna sign a Slum Village as Batin. I was gonna be Batin's fill-in on Slum Village. So we went and met up with them, and then I seen how they was snaking Monica out of bread, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But they was doing it in a fucked up way because they taking the money that's supposed to go towards the principal loan that the Slum Village had, and they're dispersing that money amongst the members instead of paying off the loan. So now the loan is all on Batin. So Batin owe all the money now, not Slum Village. So I was trying to help her get out of that because of her daughter's estate. Monica and her daughter own the estate of Batin. They got 100% of all his music, all his shit, the beats from Jay Dilla. And then she tapped in with Jay Dilla, Mama, and all them. She really tapped in like that. Like they all on the phones, you know what I'm saying? The baby mamas, they all tapped because they all. Monica don't own 100% of this estate. She owns 50%, and the other daughter owns 50%.
So why she was complaining about all the stuff, talking about the house, how y'all left the condition of the house and stuff, if she getting that
Cause she never even knew about how what the house looked like. She never even came to visit that motherfucker once she got. I picked out the other house because she wanted me to take upstairs, the whole upstairs, because she don't even like going upstairs. She didn't want it upstairs in her house. She got the house because she strictly thought that I was gonna be there. And what she did was Monica went and started Tribe Zulu, what is it? Zulu Vision TV. And she put that shit on Roku and all that shit. She did that shit behind my back without talking to me, without anything. And then when I felt some type of way about it, how she was handling me, like you said you did this for me, and this is supposed to be a gift. All of a sudden, when I say something about it, I present it to her, and I'm saying, hey, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what are we doing? And then she's like, this is Zulu's Vision TV. Oh, I did this for you, and I created this for you. This is yours. This is what I did for y'all, because she fucked up the deal with us in the first, when we was first on Bigo. I started tribezulu.com, which was Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok all in one. It was built out. The app was fucking dope. We had over 400 members on there already. But the thing was, these niggas was playing with my bread. I gave these niggas $5,000. They kept trying to tell me I needed to give them more money. And I'm like, nigga, the shit ain't even finished. It's not even fully developed yet. It's not even fully to where I can present this to my business partners yet and show them that we got a completed project. That's all we was trying. I was trying to get a complete project to present to my business partners so they can give me more funding. I ended up getting mad because I'm like, nigga, they gave me some more generic ass bullshit to try to finish off the project. And I'm like, I'm not paying another 2,000 for this shit. Cause I was using the money off of Bigo. They was giving me the money anyways. All the people on Bigo was giving me like 6,000 a month at that time. So I just took one of them months and I just reinvested it back into tribezulu.com. But Monica was the one with all the tech shit. She's the tech person that does websites and all this shit. And to come to find out, Monica don't know what the fuck she doing. Monica been faking this shit and using a bunch of fiber motherfuckers to do this shit. And it didn't come out until right before the Charleston shit. Like, wait a minute, I thought you knew how to do all this shit. I thought this is what you get $10,000 a month for. No, 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 no. She's freelancing this shit to other motherfuckers all the way in India and shit. And these motherfuckers is playing with my bread. And I'm like, hold up, I'm in Mexico when this shit happened. When these niggas get me out of the five, they shut my whole site down. They shut my whole tribezulu.com down until they got their bread from me. Then they imaginary popped up once they got their bread. They got 7 bands out of me. I was like, fuck y'all. After this, I never want to work with y'all again. I cut DJ off. I cut DJ off, and then I ended up doing direct business with her partners.
So who was DJ's partners?
These Indian motherfuckers from India. These motherfuckers, they barely speak English. And I had to work with these, but these niggas, all they want is money, 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 money. They hungry. They don't give a fuck about how the product look. They don't give a fuck about none of that. So I ended up cutting them off after 7 bands. I cut them niggas off. And I said, fuck this shit. I ended up shutting it down because the domain, I didn't pay the domain. So I still got it, but that's how that shit got started with DJ. So she was trying to make up for that. So she said, oh, well, I went and started Zulu Vision TV for you because I was trying to make up for what we lost for that. And I'm like, bitch.
Maybe.
Well, then let me run it then. If this is my shit, then I should have full control of this shit. I should be able to run it how I want to run it. And she was like, no, she wasn't having that. She was like, no, I gave this to you as a gift, but I'm going to take full control of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't for me then. This your shit. Of Quit telling me. I was getting frustrated because all the time, every time I bring up, okay, let's talk about percentages. Let's make this shit a legit company. Let's make this shit real on paper, so that I know what the fuck I'm getting into. Before the Charleston shit even cracked out, I'm like, let's make this shit legit on paper. Let's just put it on paper. I offered her 30% for me, 30% for Azim. That's 90%. Then I said, fuck it, we'll give 5% to each. She had 2 kids, I had 2 kids. Give 5%, which is a total of 100%. The kids got 2.5% each kid. So it was a total of 100%. She's just like, no, y'all are walking away with 65 60, 70% of the company. And me and my kids only had 30%. I'm like, nigga, this is my shit. If you're saying you did it for me, then what the fuck does all that matter? I'm like, all right, fuck it. Well, how you feel fit that it should be?
See, now remember, I have not heard this. What's up, Bus Jackie? What's up, Miss Rod? How you doing? What is going on, Johnny? What's up, Street? Thank y'all for coming in this morning. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. But see, I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is before you started talking business, they should have went over the creative. Like, what is your creative part? What is your creative part? Like, what is your creative part? Right? You want to get that done first to see if you're even able to go into business together. Right? My mission may not be your mission. Right? What I am able to bring, maybe I can bring it. I don't need for you to bring it, right? Maybe what I don't have, you have, right? This is before you talk about going into business together, right? You don't write no contracts, because how are you going to put in the contract what is whom going to do? Right? What is who going to do what? So far as I hear it, right? Because at some point, people feel left out. People feelings get hurt. I don't know whom. One person is a go getter, go getter, go getter, go getter. Right? I'm gonna do da 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 da. But that also might take away from the other person's creative side. Right? And then some people do feel like effort, then go on and do it. Remember, I don't know. We're gonna finish this out. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know ideas always pop, right? It should be always working together, right? No idea or nothing should go before the other person. This is even before you decide to go into business. This is before to see if you're going to click, right? To see if you're going to click. Just to see if you're going to click, right? Now, if y'all can work through that, then you can now say, hey, we can go into business, right? You just don't take that was negligent on both behalves, on both sides, That don't mean two people who work together. Yeah, because you got an idea or I got an idea and it's both good, that doesn't mean, we can work together. Y'all gotta see if do your personalities click. This once you gotta go through time with being with people. Just like even on here, right? It had a lot of come, a lot of go. Right? I remember on my Tony T, you gotta see the people who was there. Only a handful is still there. A handful is still here. Life happens, or people feel a certain way, or they just get hooked up on other topics. Right? Sometimes people they get tired of Nature Boy topics, or they get tired of these topics, right? Oh, Jackie, you are so right. That's right. This would be fair use, right? So you have to fill each other out first, right? Before you can even write a contract, you have to say what each other boundaries are. These are my boundaries. What are your boundaries? How are you like? How I'm like, right? Now we ain't even get to all the other disgusting stuff that happened. We ain't get to him robbing her. We didn't get to none of that yet. All of that is coming. That is coming. But I'll be speaking upon the business side. As it go on, I'll talk about it. Thank you, boss Jackie. Right? But I was just using that as an example. You know, people like to rush. You can't rush. Things don't happen overnight, right? You got to give stuff time to marinate, right? You got to give things time to marinate. Even on here, you have to give stuff time to marinate. People got to catch on. People just not going to come to your business. They don't know anything about your business. They know, okay, we're going to, no, it don't go like that. It got to marinate. You got to have word of mouth. Yo, I saw this on such and such. Yo, they do good such and such, right? And then I think he said they put it on Roku. Why? Somebody now has to buy Roku to watch it. That means they're not going to just buy Roku to see just one damn interview. They want to see what else can you keep coming up with for me to pay Roku money, right? I don't know how that go. I don't know if it's a monthly fee or are you just paying to see that particular interview? I don't know, right? I don't know. But let's carry on.
Told me that me and Azin should just have 25% of the company, her, and she gets 70, and she gets 75%. I'm like, how? What the fuck did you do, bitch? This is Zulu's vision. This is my name. This is what the fuck. How is you? How you feel like you can just run me like that? Nah, I've been doing this shit for too long for you to sit here and try to dictate to me how we about to move with Zulu's Vision TV. So what Monica did was Monica snaked us during the whole video of the Charleston White shooting. She snaked us. She knew exactly what she was doing. We could have made over $300,000 that first night. Monica aired it while we were shooting it. Monica is playing it live on her phone.
Huh?
She's recording it while we're shooting the live show with Charleston and Princella. She's walking around recording, and in the I'm like, Monica, why are you? I'm at work, so I let Glittery. I put Glittery in my position. You sit down, and you interview him, because I'm gonna go work and make this bag so we can collect two bags. We're gonna get this Charleston bag, and we're gonna get my check from work. We're not about to miss no money. So I'll go to work, and when I get off, I rush to the house to go, and it's like halfway in it. When I get there, Monica is airing it. She's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play a little bit to get the people to come." She's airing it on DJ Genesis's page. Everybody's watching it. On there's 50,000 people watching it.
So did you think it was like some shady shit that was going on then?
It was shady because how you gonna air it when we supposed to sell it? You airing it for free. At night, we getting it edited. She had the editor, instead of sending it to Azine like it's supposed to go to, she had it sent to her, and it's unedited. The whole video right now is unedited. The video that's out now is unedited. There's no color grading in that video. We had to Monica beat us to the punch. She put it out for free. It was supposed to go on Zulu'sVision.tv on Roku for $1.99 per view. So we didn't invest it. She didn't spend $2,500, or what did she spend on Charleston? Was it $2,500? It was something like that, 2,000, 2,500, some shit like that. And then she paid Princella like 1,700. And I'm like, how you gonna make your money back? She don't know how to make her money back. She can't give me an answer how she gonna make, because she fucked up how she gonna make her money back, because she aired the shit for free. So the next day, the video is posted on DJ Genesis's page. The whole video. The editor don't know it's out. I don't know it's out. Azine don't know it's out. Glittery don't know. The only person that know the video is out is DJ Genesis and YouTube. And it's 50,000 niggas watching it for free the first day.
The first
And on the first, so I said, fuck it, we gotta beat her to it. We gotta post it up. But we had a different strategy of how we posted it. So I stole Real Life Street Star strategy, how they do the clips. Fuck that. We're not gonna give them the whole shit at once. We're gonna give them motherfucking mini trailers. We turned that motherfucking whole video into 250 clips. And we started airing out the clips. Fuck the DJ. We're gonna catch her by these clips because she don't got these clips. She don't know what we doing with these clips. Took the clips and we started airing out the clips and we draw all the attention from DJ panel to ours. Now she's at 50,000 views for the first day. We're at 3.5.
So far, what I see is, in a sense, she could be drawing them to watch it, but in a sense, if you see I don't know who's right, who's wrong. I ain't got nobody's side. I wasn't there. But the thing is, she still, if her channel is still monetized, she still get the clicks from it, right? She would get the clicks from it, right? And then, which means she's getting hers first, right? And then when it shows, they're gonna get theirs. But was they on the Street Smart? But she, if I'm not mistaken, she is the one that paid for it, so she wanted her money first. I don't know what their agreement is, right? Because they really didn't have an agreement with each other to even make an agreement of what they're going to do and how they're going to do it, right? Because even if you put it on paper, you still don't even know how to write it on paper, if you understand what I'm saying. You can't say, well, this you get 70%, 50%. No. You have to have in that agreement what your job is, what your job is, what my job is. This is what I do. This is what you do. Anything that we do, it must be discussed. See, even to write it up on paper, that's going to take time also, right? Even using his name, Zulu, Shaka, Zulu, or Zulu Nation, right? That is still his name, right? And if she still did that just for him and they're still working together, and that is the better name, then again, who incorporates the name? Who owns the name? Who owns the name? Right? Even Prince couldn't use his name. That's his birth name too. Prince couldn't use his birth name because everything Prince would have done goes to the record company, right? Like I said, even writing a contract is not the easiest thing. You could say, well, we'll have it in writing. No. Because that contract has to be ironclad. If you understand what I'm saying, it has to be ironclad. So just writing a percentage, no. Right now, if it's something simple, we talk about a whole company here, right? You're in business, a whole company. So now you got to write a company's contract, right? Do whatever money she put in, she get back. She get her money back first because she is the main investor, and then the money they make from whatever they produce. Now, does that go into the splitting part, right? You get this percentage, I get that percentage, or what, right? Or before we do something like this, we go I put my half, whatever we do, you got your half, I got my half. So when the percentages come, it'll stay as is. Again, it's a lot of trickery into contracts. It's a lot of trickery into contracts. Like technically in these contracts, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Right? Are we equal? Are you under me? Are you before me? Are we just creative partners and you get paid for your work? Like that. Okay, let's go. People tend to forget you got to see why your A cover your doop 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 when it comes to business. Hey Angela, what's up, baby? Right? So again, I hear what they saying, but again, I don't hear no business. All I hear is I know what I can do, and I'm gonna do this. One moves really fast, right? That's why I tell people you cannot move there because you have a thought. That doesn't mean you need to jump on it. A thought is just a thought. That's why you have to write these thoughts down, right? You write down the thoughts, and then you come with that person. You got to get that person who know how to slow your ass down, right? Or if you're a person that is really slow, you got to have that person that's going to speed you up, right? But you never say, right? Unless you don't mind losing and then waiting for something to stick, that will be on you too. That would be on you. But some people mind moves really quick. Like thoughts come like really fast. So they keep throwing and throwing and throwing to see what's going to stick. No, things got to be planned out. Like me, I'm a plan out person. I have these thoughts, but I have to plan them out. Right? So let's go.
So we got to keep dropping, keep dropping, keep dropping. We dropping 2 or 3 videos a day on her ass, trying to get motherfuckers to come on. We over here promoting. We over here talking to niggas. We over here telling Priscilla cussing her out, Charleston cussing her out, we cussing her out. They all like, what the fuck did you hire us for? We was the draw. You didn't need nobody. She's out here trying to compete with Jaguar. That's why she tells me the reason why she put it out like that, because she was competing with Jaguar because people was talking about Jag in the comments. Princella comes over the next day, cusses DJ out. Like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. That was a waste of time. That was so much money that was just lost just from the first fucking couple hours. It was $100,000 that was lost.
You know what's crazy? I haven't seen Princella do an interview with anybody since then either.
No, because that listen, and Charleston only blew up more and more from then. If you go to my TikToks, nigga, I got over 8,000 on some of them clips. Some of them clips, 8 million, 5 million, 3 million, 2 million. That shit is still hitting for millions. And I still air them motherfuckers out every day. I don't give a fuck, nigga. They cut the check. I air them bitches out. And yeah, so that was the game plan. It was the clip game. That's when the clip game came out. And now you see everybody got these little clips now. So we was just ahead of our time, but Monica fucked it up. We was ahead of our time with all that shit, man. We could have been a powerhouse by now. Tribe Zulu would have been some shit, you know what I'm saying? We're forced to be reckoned with. We still are, but it would have been even greater because we would have had so much more
Miss
finances
Raj.
behind us without having to reach out for any handouts.
So from when we talked to her, she said some stuff like that. When y'all left the spot, that she let y'all stay at the other house, that y'all, took items from her equipment and stuff like that. She said, then like that she had went to the authorities, all that stuff or whatever. Was any of that stuff true about her stuff being took?
Okay, so the only thing that might have got took was a goddamn little speaker. Other than that, and that was on accident because my son played with that little bitty. It's a toy speaker too. It wasn't like no grown up ass speaker. It was just a
And
little
her
play speaker.
camera.
That was about it.
She
That we took. That
she
was
said
her.
y'all took the. She said you took the DJ
Camera.
control.
No, hell no. I left all that shit.
Oh hell.
If you go back to the pictures and you see when she walked through, you can see the keyboards and all that shit stacked up right there in the corner. I left all her shit there. She never came back to the house once she got the other house. I even flew. I had so many motherfuckers flying in and out of Dallas coming to kick it with us to get this album done. engineers, producers, rappers, and I ended up signing 2 artists at her house to my management company because they flew out from LA to come help me finish the album. We finished the album up, and then DJ was nowhere to be found. I took
Yeah,
them niggas. I brought them to
DJ
her
was
house.
saying they were looking crazy in her house and stuff. Them
Man,
guys and
listen,
stuff.
she invited them to the other house, so I take them to the other house to go meet her because I didn't want to have people just in her house without her knowing. She's the one. She okayed all this shit. She didn't. I didn't just do this shit behind her back. Like literally, I break the situation down to her, tell her what I'm about to do. She already knew that's what we was doing. Music. I got all the music equipment because I enrolled in school with Musa. Me and Musa enrolled in the LA Film School. He got all the equipment and I got all the equipment. You had to sit in them classes for 3 months and pass them classes to get that fucking equipment. I got all that studio equipment from school. I got a fucking loan for that shit. She didn't. She can't say she had no fucking studio equipment. Only thing she had was a TV. I took the TV because it was a part of Zulu's Vision TV. You can't give me a company and then tell me I can't take everything with it. God damn it!
God damn.
But she said, man, so she was making.
Bro, we bought the TV. Bro, we bought the TV at the pawn shop for the company. It was part of the shit. We bought the motherfucker for like $150 at the pawn shop. It wasn't even that big. It was like a 55 inch. Y'all seen that sitting up in there? I was the only nigga using this shit. She wouldn't even use that shit. She left that shit over there at the other house. I got the house ready, made sure them niggas came in there, fixed the floors, painted the walls. Where the fuck was she at when that shit, all that? The reason why when she did that dumbass walkthrough and made herself look bad like the house was trash, the house wasn't trash. There was no holes, no walls. There was no trash in there, nigga. I don't know where she found that shit she found. I don't know what that shit was. That's some of her shit that she had in her little pantry. I didn't touch her shit in her pantry. That's her shit. Can you hear me, Wurld?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I was trying to add Toy to this call. It's
okay,
showing.
I seen that.
Yeah, it's showing that she's active though. 1 second.
Yeah. Go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. Yeah, you have to join through the group. Yeah,
man.
She wanted to ask you a couple questions too, so I was trying to add her on.
As long as it's your people, I'm cool with it.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I don't know why she's not being added.
I see it keep trying to add her though. I seen it right now. It just showed up, but I don't know what happened. But yeah. So there was no malice involved with her and talking about we even did her house. Like, no, she never came over there to check on us. She turned the water off, nigga, and everything. So it was like, yeah, all right, we only got a couple more days. The water was only off for like 2 days. But the whole time I was there, her house was fucking up. The plumbing fucked up. We had to stay in the hotels for months, nigga. When I was there, months. Before even Azine came out there, we was in hotels because the house was fucked up. That house, she got scammed out of that house. And I was trying to help her get that shit back right. Her friends, all Monica's friends are scam artists. Every single one of her friends have gotten over her on hundreds of thousands of dollars. Even the people that sold her that motherfucking house. I see Toya says she here.
Yeah, cause she there in the group, but for whatever reason, she's not being able to join. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this call and just
hit me right back. Yep.
And then see if she'll be able to come on then.
Okay, no problem. I'm right here.
Okay, bet.
And Nikki, and they like, can you get us to do an interview with you? We got $50. I'm like, fuck $50. 200. They called me back, so we were going back and forth negotiating prices. Bam, we finally settled at $150 for 30 minutes. And they get me on their panel. They talking weird, asking me about aliens, asking me all the homosexual shit. They asking me all types of shit, and I'm not with it. They had Azine on the phone. They had her crying. I'm like, hold the fuck up, hold up. So I see they playing in our face, So I started playing back in their face, and then they kicked me off, and they didn't pay me. So after that, I was always, every time I heard a Jagger Tokyo Tony, I'm in that motherfucking room or in that line, and I'm like, tell that bitch to run me my bread. I need mine now. I'm not playing with her. So she said one day she called DJ, and they was chopping it up, and DJ told her I was there because we was trying to do the whole Bot 10 story. We was trying to get everything developed because I presented it to DJ Genesis that she should reopen the estate of Bot 10 and do it through the music for her daughter so that her daughter can get a bigger share of the money that's coming in. And so that's how all that came about though here.
Okay, so I don't know about that, right? I don't know how that go,
maybe the daughter can do it once she's 18, if she's not 18 already. I don't know. But I don't know who's the estate left to. And I believe you will have to get permission from the estate. I can't stand you, Cat. I can't stand you. Me too. Well, I got something. I gotta get my glasses fixed. You stupid. Oh, we gonna get back on Boosa ass. Boosa, we ain't finished with you. Okay, we ain't finished with you. But I gotta get some hours over here. Right? But I don't know how that go because I don't know who by 10 estate is left to. I don't know what is the children able to do once they're 18, or the mother can do it through the kid, or do they have to go through the estate to get permission to do certain things, right? I don't know. That will have to be explained, right? And for the last past couple of days, I don't have a phone because I have to wait for my grandson to get up and give me my phone back. I've been hijacked, and hijacked from my phone. Well, let's go.
So all of y'all introduced from Bigo, and then you stayed with Genesis for a little minute.
I stayed with her for 1 year. 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you really destroy her property?
Not at all. I actually took care of her property better than she did. You think somebody gonna let me stay there for a whole year and destroy their shit? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, she coming up on the show.
I don't see my name on here, but I'm Toya. Just so you
I see you, Toya. I see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So wow. Okay. So how do you feel about Nature Boy being in prison for life?
Man, Nature Boy, I think he did that to himself. You know, he had plenty of opportunities to take plea bargains, and I would have took one of them plea bargains if I was him, just to get this shit over with. Cause fuck that, settling for life with no parole plus 10, hey, that's crazy. That's wild as shit to me. I would have never seen that coming, and that would have been the long run. Cause I didn't think none of the shit he did was that prevalent.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Okay. Well, it was more.
Really?
Partially too, probably because
I gotta say, man, y'all hear how the audio doing and all that stuff right there, whatever, man. We gonna go ahead and then just get all the way down into it. I will play the rest of that toy. If you hit the DM with the one time, yeah, I'll go ahead and then just throw you the link. Anybody else that's on the iJizzle, just let me know.
Just remember, as I said in the beginning, I don't have a side. And whatever is being said on the show, on the panel, on the chat has nothing to do with me. I'm just letting y'all hear out what happened. Let's go.
I drop it on in your DM and stuff like that, and then we'll get to dropping the link in the chat. And we just gonna go from there. Like I say, because it's a lot I know thus far that you already heard. There's even more, I'm sure, that's gonna come up out of this thing right here. Let me make sure I keep on dropping this link just to a few people I know who may even have some things to say to Shaka and have some questions. Yeah, y'all thing gotta do is just hit my DM. The link will not be dropped in the chat. Hit my DM. You can add from the DM. And we're gonna go from there. If there's anything anybody, want a question, gotta say or whatever, I'm pretty sure y'all know what my DM is. Y'all hit me up. And then we're gonna go from there. Let me just give it a second on that one right there. I already sent the link to Shaka. So I'll be waiting on him to add into the stream. And we're gonna go from there. Cause it's a lot. Oh yeah, and Goddess, if you would go ahead, if you would throw that Jake in the market.
Yeah, I was getting to it.
Oh yeah, because I had sent them the link.
Girl may have forgot. Like I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot.
There is none. So how Go ahead, Shaka.
I'm just here. I'm what's up. I'm just here. I'm
So
here to
so
talk.
Shaka, you're not
How you
telling
doing,
all the
DJ?
way. Hi Shaka, you're not telling the truth all the way.
About what?
First of all, when you're talking about the channel, okay, why would you think that I should not? Okay, first of all, the reason why I've simulcasted the channel on my channel was because you only had 8 subscribers on Zulu Vision YouTube. So I simul streamed it on YouTube, on my YouTube and your channel. So I don't know, and so I don't know why you're lying and saying that. That's a lie.
DJ, it wasn't supposed to be on neither one of our YouTube channels.
Okay, so
It was supposed to
Priscilla
be on
convinced us
Zulu
to put
Vision
it.
TV, so you leaked it, and that caused
No,
us
I did
not to
not
make no
leak
money.
it. It was on both channels, Shaka. That's the
But it
reason why
wasn't
you're able
supposed
to
to.
cut it
But
up
I'm trying
now.
to tell you, it wasn't
Okay,
supposed to be
wait
on
1
neither
second.
But
channel.
you
Wait
didn't
1
pay
second.
for it.
Wait 1 second.
It wasn't
That's
supposed to
another
be on
thing.
Allow
You
neither
us.
didn't
channel.
pay for
Hey,
it.
hold
I
on,
got a
hold on,
question.
hold on,
I got a
hold on, hold on,
question.
hold on.
And
Wait,
you
please.
both most of us
Wait
are
1
neutral. We are
second, and let.
outsiders and we don't know. Okay. So DJ, you're not addressing the issues that you have with people on this panel. So how do you expect us to believe you with your issues with Shaka?
It doesn't matter if you believe. I'm just talking about how Shaka's sitting here acting like I didn't fork out all this money. So basically, what I was supposed to do
I never
was
said.
was
I never.
hold
I
on. What
never
I was supposed
said
to do was
any of
put the
that.
whole Charleston White thing together, put it all on your channel, and then y'all leave me with nothing, and I just don't get shit out the deal. Was
I
that what
thought
was
we was
supposed to happen?
partners. Why would you feel like that if we partners?
Because I mean, that's what y'all
Because
ended
what?
up doing. That's what y'all ended up doing.
Because you were feeling that way, right? So you started making moves because you was feeling some type of way.
No,
Because you
that's
was
what you
think.
guys
You
ended
just
up
said it.
doing.
I'm not
You
about to
guys
play the
ended up
games.
teaming up and everything like that as a little group, and y'all started to be amongst each other. And another thing is a lie is I did not know that these guys were coming from L.A. or wherever the hell they came from, and I walked
DJ,
in
I
and they
let you
were
know.
laying
I
on the
told you
couch.
they was coming in to help me play.
No,
To
you
help
did
me
not
finish
tell
the
me
house.
that. You did not. I walked in and he was laying sleeping on the couch. I said, "Who is that?" And you said, "Oh, that's my friend from what
DJ,
you
I
call
told you I was
da-da-da."
going to the airport. I told you when they was coming in. I gave you the flights, and you told me to invite them to the other house, and we invited them
No,
to the
that
other
is a
house.
lie.
They
That's a
came to
lie.
the barbecue, and we.
That the barbecue happened later on.
Listen, they was only there for like 3 days.
No, they were not. They were there for like a week or two.
Okay, so wait a
How
minute.
would you
No,
know
Wait
if
a
you
nothing.
minute.
never
Hold
came to
on,
the house,
y'all.
DJ?
Now, again, there was no communication or discussion there. If you didn't trust each other, you should not have went into business, right? You should not have went into business. Shaka's mad because DJ put it on her page first. From what I hear, I don't know, right? So the clicks that she get on her channel, if it doesn't go into the yellow, right? Because because it's on her channel, that does not mean YouTube is going to green light it, right? People think YouTube don't green light a lot of stuff. Like a lot of my stuff be sitting in the yellow for damn near a week. And then by the time they put it in the green, I'm not catching the views no more. Or sometimes they put it in the red. You just ain't gonna get it. So you take a chance every time you put videos on your channel, you take a chance, right? Well, sometimes people are lying a lot, but sometimes it's a defense mechanism also. A lot of times you gotta know, well, we already know about Shaka, right? Right, but like I explained earlier, how they should have done it. Y'all gonna have to catch the replay, right? Y'all gonna have to catch the replay for that one. It ain't that far back. It go back a little bit. And like I said, I'm only watching clips of the video. If you guys would like to see the whole video, you have to watch the whole, go to World News and watch the whole video, right? But don't worry, it's gonna come to a resolution. I think. But it's gonna come to a little resolution. But let's go.
Dude, because you can check your Instagram. You can
But
check
it doesn't take away neither. I don't know. He was working or whatever. It doesn't take away. If I'm not mistaken, he was living there rent free. He was living there rent free, right? So if I'm not mistaken, where was his money going, right? Where was his money going? But this is not a business. They call it a business, but it's not a business because it was never. Forget about writing down stuff. Like I said, writing down stuff, writing down a contract. You don't know what you're writing because nobody spoke, nobody communicated to even know what to write in the contract. It ain't no 30% go to you, 20%. That's not how a contract goes. Sometimes contracts are pages on top of pages on top of pages to the point you need a lawyer to look at it because there's a lot of pages there because a lot of things have to be broken down, right? It has to be broken down to the T.
Man,
DJ, hold up. DJ, hold up for 1 second.
Real quick. You're not invited up here to argue and be argumentative. Let him speak. Let him answer what he had. Let him answer whatever you have to say. Let's not make it into no argument or no drama. Just talk it out.
Right.
Understood. All right.
My bottom line is she's saying that she didn't fuck it up. You fucked up the money. You streamed it on your channel, and even if you streamed it on our YouTube channel, you still fucked up. That's not what we discussed. That's not how was you gonna make your money back from that?
But from YouTube clicks, from getting big.
How? When you don't have no YouTube following, you just said I don't have no YouTube. So how was you gonna make your money back if you didn't put it on the network for $1.99 and make everybody go pay to watch it? Make that make sense.
I was monetized. I was closer to 800 than you were, to 1,000 than you were.
It's not about me or it's not about you. It's about the network. You keep entertaining business.
No one was going to go to the network. No one cared about the network. No one was going to go to the network.
Then what was the fucking point of creating a network and doing all this shit?
That's what Princella explained us to that you should put it on YouTube first to bring attention to the network.
About our business, that don't make sense. You're not making
no sense. That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
You're not making no sense right now. We talking about our business. You bringing Princella in. That ain't got shit to do with what we discussed. What we was gonna do with this network that you created for me. That's the problem. That's what we're discussing. You keep going around that.
And here's another
thing. You never discussed how we was going. You said you put all this money into it. So what was your plan, or how was you going to get your money back?
Okay, first of all, you said you didn't want the network. Remember?
Fuck all that. Listen.
So you're saying that it was supposed to be for you. You said you didn't want it. So I gave you guys back the money that you guys spent, and I said I'll just take it back. Remember?
So you didn't have a plan. So you just had a plan on starting some shit, but you didn't have a plan on how to execute it. So you just. How the fuck is you a partner then? What was you a part? What was we partners?
I created
you
the
just
whole
had a
thing.
plan and you didn't have no way on how you was gonna execute getting your money. So you just spent money on some shit and you didn't have no plan.
The plan was to use YouTube to bring people over to.
No, the plan was to use me.
Zulu Vision. What?
Your only plan was to use me because if that was the case, you would have put it in your own name and started the network in your own name.
You know what? I asked you.
It didn't have to be in Zulu's Vision because you went and did that and put it in my name. Zulu is me.
No.
You don't. It ain't your vision if it's Zulu's Vision. How the fuck is it Monica's vision? Should have put Monica's Vision and made that the name of the network. I would have never had nothing to say about shit. We would have kept doing business, and I would have made a contract with you for me. Whatever the fuck I did, we would have had separate contracts for that. I would have been 1099 out. Boom. That's how we would have did business. We were supposed to be partners. You said you started this for me. You said you went and did all this shit. Okay, so make it make sense. If you spend all this money, how was you gonna make? I know how I'm gonna make money off of. How was you gonna make money off of it?
Eventually, from people joining the network after we built enough people on YouTube, they would join the network, just like Tasha K and everybody else. What?
It was your money. It was all your money. You're supposed to have a plan on how you gonna execute your money. I know we.
They will start their thing on YouTube and then create a network aside from the YouTube page.
Hey, but time out. Now we gotta let her speak. We can't ad lib to her speaking, brother. Let her speak. Let her answer. Let her give her rebuttal. Now go ahead, Genesis.
Most people start their YouTube channel to get an audience. They only had 8 people on Zulu Vision because I told them a long time ago that I was putting this together. It took me 3 months to actually get the whole thing done, the actual network created on Roku, the website, all that. It took me 3 months before we actually launched with Charleston White. So all that stuff was me putting things together. They didn't do any of that. So I put that whole thing together. That was me. The website, organizing all that stuff, even up to Charleston White and Princella. I organized that entire thing. So even though, and all I said was, what should the network be called to Shaka? He said Zulu. No. This is where all of y'all make a mistake.
right? It should never have been on Roku at all, right? Unless you had other stuff to follow it up, right? Charleston and Priscilla, that's just one interview, right? So that should never have even been up unless you show just a piece of it and then say, hey, if you want to see the rest of it, come on over to Roku, right? It's how you promote it. And the way you promote it is not being promoted by showing it on your channel and then saying, hey, now why would I see it on the channel? Now I gotta pay $1.99 for it. Roku should never been created unless you had other shows lined up, right? You gotta have other shows lined up. Like, why would I want to subscribe to Roku? No, not really this time. Not this time, Kev. Not this time. I think she pushed too. I think she pushed the head forward too fast. She pushed the head forward too fast. I think in this behalf, right? Mm-mm. I think she pushed the button too fast, right? I think that this wasn't all the way thought through. I think this, because remember, she said she got it together. She did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. Okay, but if we're partners, it's a we thing. It's a we thing. So of course he's going to step back. Okay, you got it then. Go right ahead. But remember, she said she's creating it and they're still using his name, right? I guess she took whatever they were talking about and she got to work. She got to work on it. She got the business on it, right? And she's putting in all this work. But in business, you can't do that. Your own business, you can do that. But if you're working with somebody, you can't do that. Even though you have all the skills, you can't do that. You got to include the other person. And it got to be yay, nay, yay, nay. Right? A lot of people fall back because of that exact reason. A lot of people fall back. Right? A lot of people fall back. That you're here. It's going to keep on going. I'm just saying we're both of them. The communication sucked, right? Because if it's, the thing is, if you're doing all this and you doing all of that, and we partners, then Ninja, I don't work for you, and you ain't gonna tell me what to do. As maybe how he tries to explain it, and then she see it as I done did everything. This how we gonna do it. See, it don't go like that. So all of that writing it on paper wouldn't even worked neither, because they couldn't even get a conversation together to even put it on paper. To even put it on paper. But like here, but remember, I'm not here to judge. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I ain't here to judge. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I like I said, you guys make sure you put it, but you how you feel in the chat, and you guys put how you feel in the comments. Okay? Hey, Miss Leo. Hey, baby. Miss Leo, you know, but congratulations and stuff on your baby girl going to college. You be dipping in and out and stuff, but that's cool. You treat us like a wet food stamp and stuff, but that's all right. Miss Leo treat us like a wet food stamp and stuff, but it's all good, Miss Leo. We still love you.
Vision. He said Zulu Vision. I said, what should it be called?
You
I
ain't
have
got
a
to keep
question. I have a
mentioning all of
question.
these people.
I have a question for Genesis. So, all this business, all of whatever you're saying, at one point, where are you compromising your
Stop
morals
playing with me,
for
cat.
this
Bye.
business? Like, because it seems like you don't
Now I gotta go
have
take
a
a
standard. That's as long as where the money is.
What do you mean morals and where the money? What?
Because we know so much about this Shaka saga scenario and other people that you so-called did business with,
I was
and then on the other
I
end you
am.
always turn into
I
the
know.
victim.
I
But it's
know.
like,
Let me
at what
tell
point,
you.
where's your lesson learned?
Let me tell you. I was like, you know how just like Facebook and you know, you've been friends with people on Facebook for so long, you don't realize how long you've been like friends with people on Facebook. So that's how I felt with Miss Leo's daughter, and even with her son. One minute he's a young boy. That's how long we've been friends. Next thing you know, he done had a baby. I'm like, what? I'll be a grandma. Now I see the kids going to college. I'm like, what? Going to college? I'm like, damn. But oh my God, everything was beautiful. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back, Miss Leo. We have been missing your butt, but I already see you on Instagram, so I already know you. I know you've been busy, and I'm just saying congratulations to you and them babies. Congratulations. Uh, technically, technically, um, the ideas was coming from both of them. The ideas was coming from both of them. It's just that she, you know, her mind goes fast. Her mind goes really fast, and then she execute what she thinks really quick, right? So, like far as like with the money or whatever, that should have been discussed. Like, do you want to wait till we build up some money? Like all these things could have been discussed. And if she would have went solo, then she has to understand why he stepped back. You know, but like I said, it'll get to there. It'll get to there. It'll get to there, right?
And where were your morals?
I mean, the lesson learned, they're still making money off of Zulu Vision. I'm not making no money off of Zulu Vision. They got what they wanted. They made more money off of Charleston White. I haven't made no money off of Charleston White. They got all the money. So
No,
as much as
but
they so as
what
much as they could have
Toya's
nothing to complain about because concerned about, they was able to
what
promote it.
Toya is asking you is what have you learned from this? Because a lot of the times you allow things to happen and then turn around and hide your hands and play victim as if you weren't aware of these things.
Oh, I
But this
couldn't
is
call
your
you,
home, and
but
we
I
see.
wanted to call
Hold
you,
on, we see how
and I
you
want
can
you to
get
come up.
loud and rowdy.
My grandson got my phone. I was gonna call you. I'm glad you brought your butt in here, right? Now I put the whole thing together. Yeah, we know that. We know that part, DJ. But I couldn't call you to invite you up here. I don't have a phone until my grandson find it, right? And again, I haven't seen all of this, so all of y'all know my reactions at the point are authentic, right? So I haven't seen it. I'm watching it along with you guys. Yeah, I know how you feel now. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I know how you feel every day. This boy being I can't find a phone. And then when I do find a phone, there's so much other stuff in there. Then I see people leaving me comments, and I'm like, comments for what? And I'm like, what's this boy on? But anywho, I'm gonna let that play out. I put the link in there. At any point in time, you can click on up, and you want to explain something that we're missing, right? Remember, I'm only going by at the moment what I hear, right? There's no judgment. And let's go.
Being bowdy
And a lot of
bowdy,
stuff I said will be skipped. Let's go.
rah rah when you want to. So we're asking you, how in the world could you allow these things to happen, considering the character that we've saw of you? And what have you learned from it so that you don't get yourself in this situation again?
Oh, if things gotta be on paper. It has to be ironed out on paper. Contracts need to be signed. All that should have been done straight up from the beginning, and there would be no misunderstanding. Because right now it's his word against mine. If we had the paperwork, then we'd have that set up to be able to like to go
And how
back.
many times did I come to you and sit down with you and say, let's put it on paper?
We did put it
Before
on
the
paper at
event,
some
I
point.
said, let's put it on paper before the event, during, after.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You can't put on paper. Yeah, you could put it on paper, but no, you have to have a relationship first in order to even write a contract, right? You have to say this is your strength, this is my strength, this is what I'm gonna do. This is even before you even start talking about the money. You gotta fill each other out, right? Because that has to be in the contract too. Remember, some contracts are, like I said, are so big, you need a lawyer to look at it. For each little thing has to be in the contract, right? Now, as far as putting the money up first, is that going to be in the contract? I get my money back first, and then the money we make afterwards, then it goes into the agreement, or you put in half. Like every conversation that you have, once you come to the solution, that's what goes in the contract, right? But it has to even be with the creativity, right? And then in the contract, you're not allowed to do something without my yes. You're not allowed to do something without my yes. But everything has to be in agreement to just to even write the contract. The contract is the last thing. Every day you're writing the contract before you put it on the paper. Every day.
Let me tell you something. When the whole starting the network was really my idea. You know what I'm saying? And it was really something that I was just putting together myself. It wasn't when I asked him what to name it, he said Zulu Vision. I told him, hey, I guess what I found out how to do this, and I said I'm gonna set this up, and I started setting everything up, and I had ideas of my own what I wanted to do. So that's what happened. But what happened is that when he said that, and I took on that name, now it all of a sudden made it into a we thing instead of a like I thing. If I would have just used my own name and didn't use his name, because that's the only thing he brought to the table was Zulu Vision,
Okay.
the word Zulu Vision.
Who owns the name?
Technically, I do. Technically,
Not the Zulu Vision. Who owns the name?
technically, I do.
No, I'm saying so you went and got the name Zulu Nation, not the business, the name itself.
Yeah, I own the actual. Whether he don't even know, I own the trademark to Zulu Vision.
Right. So
After all
technically,
that shit happened, I got the trademark. I took the logo and got it trademarked, and I was really gonna. I
so
had it in my
technically,
mind to really like
so
go
technically,
in.
he cannot. Not just him, but can't nobody say Zulu Nation without you getting paid.
Technically, I just haven't enforced it because I just was over it. People say I need to move on. I literally moved on because
No, but if it's copyrighted already, automatically you should same way with YouTube. Automatically you're supposed to get your money, or they supposed to ask for permission just to use the name Zulu Nation.
yeah, I got the name Zulu. See, hold on. I'm gonna show you this real quick. So technically, I own the name.
Alrighty.
And so I'm like, okay. And I've been dealing with this situation with Grace with nothing but, I didn't really go hard on trying to pursue legal because I'm like, you know what? It was considered embezzlement. And I'm saying, okay, because I couldn't get a larceny charge. And then they started to like go. They must have done this before, rob someone, then skip town, and then jump from place to place like they're on the run or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really catch them or whatever.
No, but no. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the name. It ain't even about them no more.
Yeah.
It's about the name Zulu Nation, right? So that could go for anybody. Like even right about now, let's say I would have wrote a Zulu. If I wanted to put even it could be in somebody's song, right, or whatever. Remember, you own the name. Ain't got nothing to do with him no more. He can't even use his name no more without you. But that goes for anybody because you trademarked the name.
Yeah.
Right. But now at the end, I saw a part of the end because I don't like to see the whole entire video because I like to be really authentic with my commentary. But
and I also wanted to show something real quick because I wanted to give people context of how my house was left. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Mesquite police. Because I showed this last night when I kind of covered the whole situation. Hold on. So they could get like understand from a visual perspective just how ridiculous this whole thing is. The fact that they're like pretty much acting like you just need to move on, like, and I'm like, what? Move on? What do you mean? Like I need to move on, but he's up here talking mess and lying, saying all this other stuff. He's lying. They're saying, well, it was just a camera. You're not gonna get that camera back. You already got paid for the camera from insurance. Insurance paid me $1,000. The actual list of items that were taken from my house equaled out to almost $10,000 worth of equipment. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I just focused on the camera. I did not focus on every single thing that was stolen from me. And then how they left my house. Hold on, I'm trying to show y'all how they left my house. How just a visual representative of how. Hold on, let me see. To give people a visual. Hold on. All right. So that's that one. This is how. All right. So I want to show a before and an after. Because it's interesting to put things into a visual context of how my house looked versus how they left it in the end. So you can see, okay, here we go. All right. So this was my garage.
Wait. Okay, here we go.
So this is my garage, right? This is how my garage looked. All right. These are the guys. This guy, I don't know what's going on with his booty, but look like he got some, I don't know. But this was how my studio was set up, okay? These guys, he tried to say they were only there for 3 days. So throughout this whole thing, Shaka lies like throughout the whole thing. And I'm like, sir, you're lying. You know what I'm saying? He lies throughout. Everybody ignores the fact that, like, no, he's lying about what he's saying. He's lying. He said the guys only stayed there for 3 days. They left on January. They left on September 15th because we got into it. He said we left on the 27th. Then he said the 19th. Come to find out, it wasn't even the 19th. They left on the 15th. Okay, these guys left with them. Okay, August 30th is when those guys. Well, actually, they showed up before August 30th, and they were in my house from August 30th to the day that they left. He tried to say they were only there for 3 days. So that's the lie right there, because they were recording from the studio the whole time. And this is some of his equipment. That's my computer. That's gone. That's my DJ setup right there. That right here. You know what I'm saying? Now let's show you how they left the house. Okay? Let's see when I walked in what I saw. See this? This is my garage now. Boom. All my TV, all this nice stuff, the LED light, all that gone. They cleaned off that whole table that had the equipment on it, took the cameras, took everything. Took the lights and stuff like that, where the lights were at one point on the side. They took my Ring camera off my door. They took the damn console for the Ring camera off the wall. I mean, just crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I don't know whether they tried to take I don't know what they did up here. I don't know what that is. Like they was trying to be destructive a little bit. I don't know. But just to see. So you see that? You see how it looked? And then you see how it ended up. Okay. And that should put things into context. So people say, oh, just leave it alone. It's like, no, this is a very highly disrespectful. This was such a violation, you know. Excuse me. And here's the thing, you are responsible. I'm just saying, listen, yes, okay, I'm responsible. I left my shit in my house.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
I've never been around your child. These people were strangers, you know. No, first of all, they weren't strangers. They listen, King Kev and people like you, y'all don't understand that friendships fall apart. Okay, I had one lady that was friends with me for almost 12 years and screwed me over. So yeah, I'm responsible for trusting a friend. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying because I went through this whole thing yesterday on King Wurld panel with people saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wants to be like, they think that they're doing the tough love thing. You got to be responsible, honey. If anybody took responsibility and who's been responsible, it's me, because I'm the one who had to deal with losing everything. You know, so I don't even know why people even say, well, just take responsibility. What? You know what I'm saying? Well, don't you think I had to already take responsibility? I had to move on. These people are bringing this bullshit back up and opening up the wound that I had to deal with. And I'm not trying to play victim. I'm just saying, hey, I feel how I feel. I'm not allowed to have feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not allowed to this kind of brings me back to that moment when that shit happened. And I'm upset about that shit. I had moved on. You know, I thought, so I got to move on, but they don't have to move on. He can sit up here and lie about it and be an asshole and then have everybody backing him on the bullshit. I'm just not for it. And then on top of that, Shaka and them, I see people just think that.
Hold on. DJ, let me just get some content. This particular video is in response
Carbonation. I was not friends with Carbonation.
That's why I said, let me get some content. This particular video is in response to Shaka. And
not Carbonation.
Shaka was on Wurld's channel, right? Wurld is doing a thing with ex-Carbonation members. So then he decides to bring up Genesis or whatever. Genesis is just up there to tell, to refute what he's saying, right? So that's what that is.
And I was never a part of Carbonation or trying to deal with Carbonation. I was dealing with Tribe Zulu, because I was a part of his Bigo family. Now, if anybody know how Bigo works, is that you join a family and then that family begins to to throw each other money and you try to get paid by Bigo. It was a whole thing that happened 2 or 3 years ago. I've known Shaka for almost 3 years. Maybe even more than that. I think Offset was just a 1-year-old when me and Shaka actually was hanging out, and then the baby, the new baby wasn't even conceived yet. It was just little baby Shaka and Offset, and they were around the same age. And he came to my house before I got the house on 3607, and then he talked about how dirty my house was or whatever, because it was out in Cedar Hill. It was a little shanty, little shack house. So I had a business relationship with Shaka that existed well beyond the fact, but before I let him and his wife come to my house and us do business doing taxes. I was building his website at one point. This is like a 3-year situation going on. This is like the fourth year now. But I had known him for 3 years by the time.
I didn't get a birthday card, but go ahead. I didn't even get a birthday card, and that's a mem for free. I still ain't get a birthday card. I didn't even get my text. I didn't even get a text of happy birthday. I'm gonna run this in a hole into next year. I just want you to know that. I get to hear all about. I didn't even get a bill to happy birthday.
Oh Lord.
I didn't even get no bright lights. I didn't get no a mem, nothing.
I'm sorry.
But carry on
now, sugar love.
You got 365 days of this. God damn it.
Oh boy.
Shit. I know, right? I get to hear all of this. I'm the nice one, and I ain't even get a happy birthday.
No, I actually covered it on my page. I actually at 1:45. I got a live I gotta do, but like this, I'm still kind of on fire about this because it just kind of pissed me off. Like I'm like I've left it alone, and then for people to rev this bullshit back up again and then tell me I need to move on, it's like, well, you brought this stuff up. What the hell?
What live you doing?
I'm doing it's about religious, like about Ifa. I'm interviewing Orisha, like an Olarisha. I've been doing like this religious series lately, so just like kind of getting into Ifa because it's been hidden for so long, and then I'm like, people need to come out and talk about it more because people, as you can see, when you actually get more deeper into this live, they get to talking about my religion. They get into disrespecting my Babalao, who passed away, my godfather, who was 79 years old. He's talking about how he looked old and like black and this, that, the other. It's like, dude, he's 79 years old. He was dark skinned. He was a dark, Then he made fun of like the ceremony that happened and just did a lot of disrespect when people were laughing, making fun, saying that the dog got cursed because it drank, all kind of just really disrespectful stuff. And then I'm like, dude, the Babalao passed away, so you're really making fun of the dead, and we don't. That's you just disrespecting altogether. Like there's this
what
whole
happened
thing.
to the dog?
The dog I think the dog had some mental problems. It was cockeyed. It was one of those pugs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
And it was cockeyed and all, you know what I'm saying?
But Carter, you're never going.
Yeah, I had to give that dog away because it was doing too much. I had a flower bed. The dog was eating the flowers, and Wurld just jacked up my flower bed, kept escaping and running around the neighborhood, going in people's yards. It was just a mess. So I just had to give that dog away.
Carter, you ain't hear none of that, okay? Okay, baby, you know you're not going over there. You not Coco. That Coco boss said Coco Beast, man, Coco Beast. But no. That's because animals, if you're more relaxed, the animals take off. They take on your energy, right? So a lot of time when animals, especially cats or dogs, are out of order, that's the universe telling you, no, you're out of order. So talk about your energy, because they feed off your energy. Just like if you're sick or whatever, a cat will.
Well, no, Shaka was giving the dog weed and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but whatever is going on, when I say you, I don't mean
and the
you
dog was a puppy.
Right, I'm not saying you.
It was a puppy. You gave it some weed, and it was crazy. I'm like, why would you give a little baby puppy dog some weed? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, but whomever is in the house, it's not the dog that was crazy. It's the energy in the house that was making the dog that way.
Well, the dog was outside mostly, so
right. So if his energy was off, that's what the pets are feeding off of, right?
Well, it probably was a crazy energy. It was probably, well, it was a crazy energy because now you can see it was a lot of deception going along. A lot of like
so
seeing.
Apologize to the dog for calling his names. It was the damn people.
but also I think that dog, it was cockeyed. There was something up with that dog because our other dog was way different than that.
Well, that doesn't make a dog. Because a dog is, come on, people be born the way they born. That don't mean they mentally
You know
messed
what?
up.
You know what? You know how you could look at that dog's eyes. I don't know. It's the way it looked. It looks like it was something. I don't know. I can't describe it.
Sometime I don't know where you got the dog from, but I don't know what type of
I think
dog
it was
it
the
is.
weird of the
But
litter.
sometime maybe the dog scratched his eye when he was young, when he was a baby, or sometime the hair gets in the eye and they scratch it. So you wouldn't know that if you didn't see it born. But that's what happens to a lot of dogs when they go to scratch. And just like anybody, if they scratch their eye, they scratch the corner or whatever, and they don't get it healed or go to the doctor, sometimes that could be it too, right?
Mhm.
Or when they breeded the dog, they breeded the dog like from, let's just say the father and the father breeded with the daughter,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I think. This situation, it was something weird going on with these pug. That
Right.
pug.
They
Because
sometimes.
I had a good pug before, and there was a big, huge difference between that
Okay,
pug.
take that word out. Take that word out, and please say the R word. I just because they are not playing with that word.
What world?
Take that R word. We are it. I just thought about that. They just ate up what you call it, glow and all of that. You cannot say that word no more. So can't take
Well,
that word out.
it had mental issues. That dog was
Right,
not in his right mind. It's something was up with that dog.
right. But that's probably what it was. The father probably did it with the daughter. So it's too much. The blood is too thick. But evil who when it just get back to this, right? So I just want to know if it was always your plan, why did you even include him?
Because I thought we were building a team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like to. I've always learned that if you build a team, you delegate tasks, you get things done a lot quicker.
Cause like when me and you do it, right? You see how like we'll feed off, right? Like, and we'll conversate. Like if we're doing a show, even if we're writing a song, you see how it's a mutual creativity. I say, hey, I do the ideas. Okay, now you put it together, or but and then when it's done right. There's no complaints, right? Maybe y'all didn't have that type of relationship.
Initially, we did.
Mhm.
It is over time when people see, like, when the money started to come in and like the things were starting to get put together. It started to be a situation of, well, you giving them money, you need to be giving me money. You know what I'm saying? They started to like the money aspect was starting to get, they had a problem with, well, where's gonna be, you need to be paying me. And
No,
the
the
thing is that
problem.
if we are partners, why should, because the first thing he says is like, so that meeting of the minds thing, where was my contract? You had everybody else under contract, you never gave me a contract. But I'm like, the actual as partners, even though we never had a contract from a partner perspective, the actual Eventbrite was in his name. So if all the money was going to be funneling through his account, so what the hell do you
I
mean? How
think
was I
the
going to get paid?
problem is why he couldn't fully commit, and what you didn't understand is cult people can't stay in one spot too long. So in order for him to commit, that means he has to stay. And they can't stay in one spot too long. So he cannot commit to a company because that means he has to stay there to run the company. As you see how the lifespan go with them, they here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there. I think that's the point that you missed. That you forgot he came out of a cult. You
Exactly.
forgot they can't stay in one spot too long.
I,
Right.
I I didn't never associate the tribe Zulu with the cult.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's the part you missed.
I thought that tribe Zulu was, the way that he came across was like, I'm a businessman. I own restaurants. I'm a chef. You know, I just
Mm-mm.
happened to go over to Nature Boy thing because I was over there and I was only there for like a week or two. and it wasn't even that deep type of thing. So I didn't look at them like they were like a cult member. I looked at them as like, okay, they have their brand that they're trying to put together. They're chefs. They're this, that, the other.
I get you, but you got to understand what I'm saying too. But I totally understand what you're saying. But just know, as soon as you would have seen him around Nature Boy, you should say, okay, he ain't gonna stick around. But again, you didn't. A lot of people didn't know, so a lot of people didn't know, so you didn't know. But
I never saw them around Nature Boy. I only saw like the videos they were doing against Nature Boy.
Right, so he had to be there to do a video against them.
Right.
So
let me tell you, I honestly thought, because they had different tribes that were in Mexico at the time, I thought that the tribe Zulu was one of those tribes that people would leave and end up at those other tribes. You know how they had
but it's still the same thing. They can't stay in one spot.
Right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm not. See, I don't know. I wasn't that. I guess that's what the truth. Yeah.
Which is okay. You live and you learn. Right? You live and you learn. You can't go backwards. But okay. So now moving forward, he started to back out. How is he still able to use the video and make clips of it?
Because we both, I simul streamed it to my thing and to his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Same time. You know how we'll do a simul stream?
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to clip the video up, you can, because it's on your page. You can clip it up in a small, what's it called? Because you own part of the video just as much as I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hold on, give me like 10 seconds. I'm about to go in here and grab some water.
All right. And I'm going to let this play. Go ahead.
Before the Charleston, all that, I told you, let's put it all on paper. I came to your house. I sat down with you for a whole hour. We sat there and talked.
The put it on paper part didn't come until meeting of the minds. You
had made contracts for everybody but me. What? You paid for people to fly into town. You paid for people's
meeting of the
hotels.
minds.
You paid for all that, and you still had no contract with me, but you wanted me to perform. You wanted me to host. You wanted me to cater. You wanted me to do all these things. So how was I going to get compensated for all that? Without no contract.
I already had agreed to pay you a certain amount to do that. But if we're both partners,
what was the agreement?
Why would I have to pay you out of my pocket if we're partners?
What was the agreement? What was the amount? What was the figure? What was the percentage? What was it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
There was a fee. There was a fee that you guys were going to get for being I got to go back.
Contracts. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
I got to go back into my email to get that. I don't know that right.
Yeah, you got to get the actual email for that, DJ. We got to.
I'm paying you to think, but we're partners. Though. I'm paying you to cook and do this and do that, but we're partners.
Also,
and it's your channel.
Also, to be honest with you, like I said, I'm neutral. Okay, so you said these people trashed your house, and now you're up on a panel trying to talk to these people as if you never said that. Like, what's going on?
Oh no, they did leave shit in my closet, which was disgusting. And you did do that. You did steal my camera. That's another lie, you guys. But I'm trying to have respect for King World's panel and not be going off on and tripping out. But you did steal my camera work, and you can see the damn camera in your glasses when you were doing your thing. So stop lying about that. That's a lie. Why would you lie about you could go because you already know what's up about that. You know that. Come on now.
You contacted the police, correct?
Yes, I did.
And what happened with that?
I don't know.
Why did they stop all the charges and everything?
I don't know. I lost touch with
you.
Them.
Don't know. You want me to
refresh?
Let me refresh your memory. Because I sent them the text message of you telling me I could have everything. Take everything.
I never said no, you could have everything.
That's why the case got dropped.
That's a lie. I never said no, you could take everything.
Contact the court.
You know what we did?
I bet you they shut the case down because I sent them the text
message. That's a lie.
Who
I never
files
said. Why would I
cases?
tell you to
Monica
take
filed a
everything?
case. They contacted me. I sent them the text messages that me and
No, what
Monica
I'm
had
saying is, who
about the
files
equipment,
cases?
everything. Huh?
Who files cases and don't follow through and don't know what happened?
I
on the
contacted the
That part.
guy. I did
Listen, the
contact
police
the
contacted me. I talked to them. I told them exactly what went down. I sent them the text messages. I sent them everything. They said, "Thank you, sir. We're gonna drop this case. Everything's good. We'll contact her and we'll let her know exactly what happened, how it went down." And
They
that
did
she
not
messed up. These
contact me
text
with none of
messages
that.
say
It's a
exactly
lie.
what we needed, and that was the last time I heard from them.
Where the text messages at?
The problem sounds like DJ that you didn't call and follow up either. So if I was concerned about someone stealing and tearing up my home, I would be following up every opportunity that I could.
I
And you
did
got renter's
follow up.
insurance. If we fucked up your house, why you didn't file a renter's
Honey,
insurance?
I
claim?
did file renter's insurance. Only got $1,000 back for all that tens of thousands worth of shit that I got.
Also,
Tens of
following
thousands.
through by coming up on a panel and calling them liars just looks like more entertainment to me.
I mean, why would I need to entertain? Man, whatever. People just want to say. Listen, Shaka, I'm just saying. You know damn well what you're saying is a lie. What you're
I
doing
know.
is, yeah, because you know that you actually sat there and filmed yourself on those cameras. So if you didn't steal so
You
now
know
you
what's
say
so
you didn't
crazy?
steal the cameras. But
I did
earlier
not
you
steal
said that
anything from you.
You know what's
said the
even
only thing
crazy?
you took
You
earlier
gotta let me
was
know when it's real time,
radio.
DJ.
And you took it.
You gotta let me know if it's video or real time, okay?
Watch this. That's my TV in the background.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, that's some fucked up shit.
That's what's fucked up about it. Go ahead. Keep
That's
going.
her TV in the background. Goddamn. Ooh. All right.
Because
I
you
didn't say
thought
I
it was
took
yours.
anything. Those are your
Oh
words.
no, you just said that you told the police that they could have
I
have
told them
everything.
that I sent them
So
text messages of what
okay,
you
why
said,
would you
what you
send them
told me,
text messages
and that's all I said.
of you could have everything?
DJ,
You didn't have everything.
if you told him he
Regardless
can
of how you
have
want to look at it.
everything,
You're not
Listen,
listening.
then he
Earlier you
hasn't
said
taken
Wait
anything.
a minute. Wait a
listen.
minute.
He
you
just
trying to equate
said
me with words?
No, he did
no.
just
He
say he
just said
took
earlier
TV
that
and
he only
stuff.
took a radio
Goodness.
out of it.
Right?
Hold on, DJ.
I caught that.
Hold on.
He only took a radio.
And you're still going. That's a damn shame. Like, listen, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Like, ain't no need to go back and forth. Just have a decent conversation. We're not gonna keep doing that.
But coming up,
Now listen, hold on, because I'm serious. Like, nobody wants you to come up here and argue with this man about nothing at
Well, I
all.
haven't got a chance to talk to him because I've been waiting for this moment.
Okay, well, take your time at least. Like,
what did you want to
Well,
say
my
in
blood
this
pressure
moment,
is on
Monica?
10.
Yo, can I
what?
say this real quick?
What is it that you want to say in this moment? Because we're giving you the
I think it's
platform. They
fucked up.
gave you the
I think
platform
it's
to
fucked
speak
up that
freely.
you would steal from me and then try to justify it, and you know that shit was wrong. You know that I fucking paid for all that shit.
Fucked up that you're trying to twist the game and play it like this in face people's face like that, and act like somebody did something to you when you played yourself the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, I
Hey,
did.
hey, real quick, can I just say this real quick? I'm on the road. What's up, Shaka? What's up, King World? Trey Joe's in the panel, like being queens. And can I just say this real quick, DJ? If what you're saying is true about Shaka stealing your stuff, why are you on a panel with the dude who stole your stuff in the first place? And you told me that you filed a police report.
He's lying
like,
about
if you filed a police report, like you said, why are you on a panel with the dude that you filed a police report on? Like, it makes no sense. You know what I mean?
It don't
No,
matter.
she
what
did
sent
file
me
a
to
report.
you.
I'm telling y'all, she did
I
file
filed
a
a fucking police
report.
report.
She
But
did. I'm telling y'all, they contacted me, and I'm telling you how it ended. I'm told you.
Genesis,
Yeah,
I don't think
and I believe
gave y'all the
Shaka.
whole play-by-play. Like, why would I sit here and finesse it? Like, if they gonna call me back, they would still.
So
be
you're
calling
saying
me.
you do have my cameras and stuff. You're saying you do have my
I'm
cameras?
not saying. I'm just telling you. Listen, I didn't take.
Well,
nothing
if
from
I
you.
gave it to you, it wouldn't be anything wrong. You would say I.
Well, then why are you crying about it? Then I don't understand.
Yeah,
why
if you
on here
texted
crying
him
about
saying
it
he
if
could
you
take
gave
it
me
all,
anyway.
DJ, if you texted him saying he could take it all, that's not
I
stealing.
never fucking texted him saying that. That's bullshit.
But Genesis,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say real
Show us the
fast
text, Shaka.
that not following through with the courts and coming on a panel like that does not look good in your
But
favor.
it doesn't. It's not about what's in my favor. I'm not up here about
Texas
what
police, Dallas police would have arrested him if he really stole some stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if he really took your stuff and you were serious about it, they would have arrested him and all that shit. The fact that he's not arrested all these months means he's innocent.
He's
No,
in
it does
another
not mean
state. Innocent. It just means
Yes,
that
it is.
it means the
Like, does he
police
have a
are doing
charge
their
for
job.
I mean, for stealing?
They
No.
got bigger.
Like, is he in handcuffs or in jail?
First
He's
of all,
not.
Shaka and them been out of a whole nother state somewhere. They left.
Yeah, he moved
town.
on. He moved on, but notice how you're still in the same bullshit, still in the same
because
crowd.
I want my
And all that
fucking
shit. He
camera.
moved on with
I
his whole
paid
family.
$3,000 for.
I thought you
spent a lot
just
of money
said you
for that
filed a
goddamn
renter's
camera. I
insurance.
want my
I'm down.
goddamn
I'm sure.
camera, my lights, all that
I thought
stuff.
you just said you filed a renter's insurance thing. That should have been all inclusive in that claim.
It was
Why
in
would
the
you
claim.
leave that out of the
I only
claim?
got $1,000
Why would you
back
leave?
for it
Because you left items out of the claim. You said you should have put
No,
the camera in there.
I didn't get.
You
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense to me. I wouldn't file a renter's insurance claim
This
if
is a
somebody
joke
fucked
to
up
you,
my
man.
house and items was missing and it's all going in the claim. What do you
Wait a
mean?
minute. So
Make it
Genesis.
make sense,
Okay. Genesis, what can resolve this?
Send my camera back to me. Send me my camera
I
back,
love you
bro.
too, DJ. I still
Send me
love
my
you,
goddamn
DJ.
camera back.
I'm
You can
giving
keep
you
the
a
light.
hug.
Send me my camera back.
I can't give you
Hug
nothing
me
but a
with my
hug,
camera.
DJ. And I
Listen,
gotta spread my arms
hug me
wide.
with my camera. Send me my
DJ.
Black Magic camera, but back. That's how we can
DJ.
resolve this. Put it in the
I love you
UPS.
too, DJ.
Guess what?
I
If
didn't
you
even
had
realize it until
followed up
after
with your
I did this
police
video.
report, you would have had your camera back. If
He
you'd
was in
have
a whole other
filed
state. They're
it,
not gonna do that.
if you would have filed it
DJ, you
under
gonna
your
live yet?
renter's insurance, you
I
would have
did
got
file it
your
under my
camera back.
rental insurance. You don't know what you're talking about. I
Oh,
did
you
all
did?
So
So
then
you
why you didn't
double
get, you didn't
dipping?
get the value
I
of the
did all
So
that.
your
you
camera
double
was
It
only
didn't
worth
dipping.
garner anything. It
So
did not
your
garner
insurance
anything.
paid you for the camera, and then you want the camera back too.
No,
Do you
the
see how you're
insurance, no.
setting yourself
The
up?
insurance
Stop,
only
DJ.
gave
I'm
me
You don't see how.
$1,000. Can you please send me back my Black Magic camera? please?
Listen, you don't see
That
how
you
you're
film-
setting yourself up and how
film
DJ,
surviving
you
DJ
look.
Genesis on.
See,
You
DJ,
film
I'm trying to
DJ, you
help
surviving
gonna lie
DJ
yet?
Genesis on the camera that I bought, and you said, "Oh, I
you
gave you that
cannot prove
camera."
that. That is not a
Your
fact.
DJ, your
That is an assumption.
insurance.
Exactly, Kev.
Hold on, DJ just
Allegedly.
said her
That is
insurance
That
paid
is
her for that
allegedly.
camera.
The
DJ
insurance
said
paid
she
me
claimed it on her
$1,000.
insurance and she got paid for it. So she wants to scam
She trying to
the
scam me.
insurance system by asking for a camera
up,
back that
Man,
you've
you
already
know
been
what
paid
the
for,
That's
which
all.
means are you going to give the insurance their money back, or are you going to call the insurance company and let them know you got your camera back when he give it to you?
hell
My
no.
See how
Kev,
scamming
it's
she
$3,000,
is?
man.
You look like a
My
scam
camera was
DJ.
$3,000, ma'am. Shut up. My camera was $3,000, ma'am. I only
It
got
was not.
$1,000 back.
Stop the cap.
I don't
It was
care.
not.
Man, you shut up.
Guess what they
was
did? They looked at the depreciation, which means it probably was an old
want my camera back. I still
and
want
that's
my
the
no,
only
it's not an
reason
older
why they
camera.
gave you
It was a Black Magic,
$1,000, and now
Black
you
Magic.
want to scam the insurance because you're not gonna call them to tell them you got their camera back. See how you run your mouth? You did better than
You know what's so stupid? You know what's so stupid is that you pay your insurance every month.
And then you lied on me, DJ.
I don't give a fuck about the
Hold
insurance,
on.
all that shit.
DJ, you lied and you said you seen my penis. You lied.
Now he changed the. Where's my camera at, bro? Can
You
send me
said
back
my penis wasn't long enough. You had ass.
Girl,
'cause
that
you had
ain't
too
even the
much
first
ass,
question you
and I
asked
couldn't
him.
handle it.
If somebody stole my stuff and tore up my house, the first thing I'ma want to know is where my money and my camera at. You want to dress him about lies and stuff. Girl, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You's coming off scammerish. You should be quiet.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck
Yes,
about
you
coming off
do.
scammerish.
You're a
What?
scammer. You're trying to
I
scam
don't care about what
your
nobody got to
Have
say.
some respect. Genesis, have some
You're
respect.
you're trying to scam your rental insurance company.
So what? I mean, what you got to do? What I got to do with you? Do my
Genesis,
So what?
Genesis, you
What you hollering at
What I got to do with you,
I
ma'am?
just called you out on your shit. What you hollering at me?
You was a scammer, DJ. Back when you said you was doing taxes, we knew your ass was a motherfucking scammer.
Yeah, you know, I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer, y'all. I'm a scammer. We are okay. Now we get that out the way, nigga. Now we got that out the way. I'm a scammer. Okay, watch out. Okay, I admit I'm a scammer. Anyway, Shaka, bottom line is you're a fucking liar. You fucking stole my fucking
You a
equipment.
liar
Goddamn
and a
well.
scammer.
Your mama's a
Because
liar.
Wait a
you were
Anyway,
minute.
Shaka's
Wait a
Shaka,
minute.
you're
manager
fucking
Genesis,
the whole
listen.
listen.
damn
You need to
time
fucking
you
stop
were in
fucking
your house.
lying up here.
You
You know
liar and
goddamn well you stole my
scammer.
shit.
You
You left
were his
throw up and
manager.
poop. You left
Liar and
throw up and
scammer.
poop in my
Wait a
fucking
minute. This is
closet when you
tripping.
left.
Wait
Fuck
a minute.
that
Hold
shit. You're a
up.
fucking
We
liar.
asked you
You
what
had
was you
gang,
managing a
you had
Shaka and
gang
you
members
couldn't
in my
say it.
house.
Hey, so
I did not know they were gonna be there. You're
I
a
have a
fucking
question. I
liar,
have a
bitch.
question. I have a
And
question
you do
for
have a
DJ.
small ass dick. You have a small ass dick.
I
Because I
got a
saw
question.
Aziz
I got a
sucking your
question
little
for
dick.
DJ.
How you know?
I seen Aziz sucking your dick on your little small dick. I seen Aziz sucking your small dick.
When?
Look here,
It was on the back chat on WhatsApp. I saw that. I already saw that. I seen it.
Hey y'all.
I saw that in the back chat.
Hey, this is Goddess. I got a quick question for DJ. I got a quick question for DJ. One moment. Hey,
so you was watching?
So DJ,
since everybody want to jump on me, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to try to get off.
DJ, I have a question for you.
Let me know when you're going live, DJ.
Hello.
Oh
Hello.
yeah, sure.
So you did all that for the dingaling, DJ?
Oh,
hey,
yeah. I wanted the
hold
DJ.
on,
Oh man, I just wanted
Shaka. Hey DJ.
Yes,
I have a rental.
Oh yes, Shaka.
Hey, one question.
So you wanted, you really wanted to be my wife, DJ?
Can I have my camera? Can I have my camera back?
Hold on. Did you want to be my wife, DJ?
I wanted my camera back. Is what I want.
Hey, can I ask
I want you to not be a thief and a liar.
Shaka, hold on one more.
I want you to stop, not be a thief and a liar. That's what I want back.
That's a lot of effort for some penis.
DJ, you're calling him everything that you are. Okay, shut the F up.
Right. So since he's a liar and I'm a liar, a scammer,
That's why we was together.
Can I have my camera back? I mean, come on. There could be honor.
Listen, that would be insurance fraud. What are you talking about?
Michelle,
you should have sent that
you work for my insurance company, ma'am? Do you work for my insurance company, ma'am, Michelle? Why are you so worried about my insurance company?
DJ, I have a question.
Why are you so worried about my insurance company?
Wait a minute, y'all. DJ,
about my insurance company.
That's why.
Goddess says she had a question.
I just have a quick question. I have a quick question for DJ. So DJ, were you renting that? Were you renting that home, or did you have a rental agreement with Shaka and?
No, I did not have an agreement with Shaka. We didn't have nothing.
But no, were you renting that home, or were you purchasing that home?
No, she owned the home.
You owned the home. So where did the rental insurance come in? That's what I was just asking.
It was my home insurance.
Homeowner's insurance.
Okay, it was home insurance, so it wasn't rental insurance. So did you?
But I mean, you can file claims.
But when you purchased, one moment, when you purchased the agreement, did they have different things, different packages that you could buy where you know how like the insurance will cap off? So just like if you have car insurance, like you can do, like you can buy different packages to where like if something happens to your car, oh, I'm only going to pay a $500 deductible, or no, I'm going to choose this one. I'm only going to pay $1,000. Did you choose that specific package to where it's only going to cap out so much?
You know, to be quite honest,
losses.
To be quite honest, like really, I didn't really know anything about the insurance really that much. You know, that was handled by the realtor. This is my first time buying
because she had already used her insurance 3 times that year within the year.
And they gave her rental insurance for.
No, but you know how you have when you have your homeowner insurance, like her pipes bust, so they had the homeowner.
It wasn't tapped out. It was not tapped out.
And then her water heater bust. And
Once
they had to cover that. Well,
the home insurance. Now let me just tell you that. Now I know this for a fact because I own a home. Like the home insurance package, that's different. That's like home warranty and stuff. Home insurance and theft and stuff like that's a whole different thing. So when something like your refrigerator, your dishwasher, whatever, your pipes, air conditioner, that's underneath the home warranty program that you purchase, that you can purchase outside of whatever maybe be included in whatever your loan information is.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of like separate. So that's what my thing was. Did you pay attention to what you chose? Because if you didn't, and if you did get a loss or whatever, then it's really not
anybody's responsibility that you only got capped out at 1,000 because that's what you chose. That's why I said, did you go back and look at your paperwork?
So what had actually happened is that it wasn't considered theft because we were operating as a business, and so it was considered something else. I forget what the word is, but it's like not extortion. It's another word. It's another word. But
So
it's
even with the police report,
so when the investigator came from the insurance company, because the investigator also worked with the police,
right?
They said that it would not be under theft. It would be considered. There's a word for it when you work for a company.
Okay.
And you take something from the company and it's a business.
So do you know? So was anything? So did anybody get in contact back with you as a follow up to let you know that this case was closed out and why?
Not from the police station, but from the insurance.
Yeah. And where did the insurance company tell you why it was closed?
They closed it. Well, we're gonna give you $1,000 because of depreciation and blah blah blah. Whatever the deductible plus the depreciation, and then this is what you get.
I meant to say this first, but I just like to say rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. You know, it's like Fat Man Scoop, Brooklyn Clan, yo, he got that party going, and he was doing a performance yesterday and he passed out. They gave him CPR and he did not make it. Let's all put a rest in peace for Fat Man Scoop. If y'all know Fat Man Scoop, let me clear my throat. He's the party man. I know everybody heard of Fat Man Scoop. Everybody put a RIP in here for Fat Man Scoop. I just feel really bad.
No, was that Fat Man Scoop that did?
Yes, Fat Man Scoop.
I don't think that was Fat Man.
No. It was three of them. It was him, and then it was
that's DJ Cool.
Dougie Fresh. It was DJ Cool, Dougie Fresh, and Fat Man Scoop. But even who, Fat Man Scoop did a lot of songs, but he was still even who. Let's all put a RIP in there for Fat Man Scoop. I meant to say that in the beginning. Because I was like, I hope he make it. 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 But he didn't make it. I don't see a RIP yet. I put a RIP in here for Fat Man Scoop. Let me know when you're going live, DJ.
Okay, I don't go live till about 1:45.
Oh, so it's 12. Okay, I keep forgetting I'm an hour ahead of you. So it's 12:40. Okay, we got time to finish this out. Yeah. So rest in Scoop. Rest in Scoop. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. Coming from Tony T Cafe. Well, you get all the tea, honey. This channel bring the tea, baby. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop.
They run like the lender. Right. They are like you trying to defraud the insurance company. It's like, dude, okay, first of all, whatever the insurance company is paying me is because I paid insurance. So what do you mean? They're like they the best friends with the insurance. Like that's scamming. Like if you don't get the hell up out of here, if he got my camera and he know he wrong, he should give me back my shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta give money back to the insurance company. That's none of your fucking business. What I do with that. That's between me and Shaka. But everybody wants to, like, you know what I'm saying, be in the middle of it. And the thing is, this Michelle person just can't stand me because one time I said some people think I'm nice, some people think I'm nicey, and she could never get over that.
Thank you, Brooklyn Clan. Another Brooklyn down. Well, I don't know them, but we're gonna just stick to what's going on because
because if you'll notice that she is the largest, the loudest, and the most aggressive antagonizer. Her and that Mo chick, they really cannot stand me. So they're gonna interrupt and talk over me. It's like a purpose. They do it on purpose, so I can't get like what I'm trying to say out. And they say they're gonna start saying that I am playing the victim.
I know we're gonna get to that, yeah. but you're here to speak for yourself. and you ain't got that much time. So let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So
and I can show that. I can show you all that paperwork.
So that was the depreciation on all of your. You're saying that you put on the claim as far as like your equipment.
Oh, wait. One last thing. Let me say this:
the camera.
The Shaka said
so
that
all
he
of that
spoke
they
to the police.
depreciated that all.
Shaka says that he spoke to the police, and I just remembered he never spoke to the police. He spoke to the investigator for the insurance, because the investigator for the insurance said that he sent him something saying that I gave him the equipment, and I explained to him, no, I did never give him the equipment. So he's lying and saying that he spoke to the police. The police, he never spoke to the police. That's a lie.
But do y'all still have them emails, them texts?
I've never said that he could have all my equipment.
No, he said you and him was talking, and you said whatever you said. Y'all should have.
He said that you told him he could have the equipment.
He said you text him that, and that's what he showed.
He told the investigator that too, because the investigator came to me.
So
and
what
said
did
something.
he show them?
I don't know, because but you know what? I can get back in touch with the investigator and get that information though. Because I know for a fact that I never said something that you could just take my equipment.
Maybe you need to go back through your texts. Not now, but when you get a chance, and so you can come back, with your no, I did not say that. No, we did not say that. No, we did not discuss this. That could be a show.
Well, I already did that show last night. But if he continues to go on, because they said they're going to be part 2 and 3 and 4.
I need a part 2. So for the T, we dropped the T over here. So if you did it, I'll take it from what you have done already, or if not, show the text to prove to X out what he's saying.
Yeah, no problem. I'll try to. But I never said that he could have everything. That text don't exist.
That doesn't make
any
sense.
Not showing it.
It doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. To me, it doesn't make any
what
sense.
He's saying, I told him he can have the company. The company, that does not mean my camera equipment. Then he said he didn't want it. And so I gave them all back their money for the company. And then I took on the company. But then once the Charleston White thing started going off, then they said, oh no, now they want it back again. Now they're questioning me and my moves and why I'm doing it this way and why I'm doing it that way. But they said they didn't want to be a part of it. So now, but no, that's not what we meant. So it's like,
well, who has the company now? You or him?
They're the ones that keep talking, keep trying to keep it alive. I don't care.
You're the owner though, and you're not. How are you the owner? But even though they're keeping it alive or whatever, you're still the owner.
They have an LLC called Zulu Vision LLC.
So then you don't own the name; they own the name.
No. They have the LLC Zulu. It's spelled Zulu and then Vision.
Oh,
so, right. So basically, it's a whole lot.
So what you own? How is it spelled?
It's Zulu Vision as one word.
And they got Zulu Vision as 2 words.
Right, as an LLC.
All right,
so they made sure to do that behind my back. They got like a deep. I don't think they got an LLC. They got an EFIN.
So he doesn't have your company anymore. He has his.
No, I don't know, because Zulu Vision.
If he has
the actual logo, the actual logo, that Zulu Vision logo that they use is trademarked under my name, not
right. So now you have to make decisions. You need to tell him to take it down. I mean, it's a lot of decisions you're going to have to make now, because technically it belongs to you. And why I say that, because what people do not understand, if anything goes down, you're responsible because you're the owner. So
right.
You would need to take that. Really think about it.
The website is down.
No.
Now that logo, they have to say you can't
anything
use
with that logo on there represents you. No, they changed the wording in the LLC, Jackie, but the logo itself belongs to her. So anything that logo is on, she's responsible. The logo and the LLC is 2 different things. So she needs to get them to remove the logo or make a new logo according to their LLC. Because if they're doing anything that they don't have no business doing, the first thing people do is look at the logo. Who they going after? The logo. And legally, you already showed that you own the logo. So you can't argue that it has nothing to do with me because legally, yeah, you do.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's like even with Pepsi, right? People see a Pepsi logo, even though somebody could have put some Coca-Cola in there, and they may say, "Hey, this don't taste right." It got me sick, and even though nobody don't know that they poured the Pepsi out, they're going after Pepsi. So if they're doing something crooked or whatever, or if they're doing bad business or whatever, that's the point that I'm saying. If they're doing scamming stuff or whatever, they're still using your logo. So that means you are responsible. So you will either have to, you will have to tell them to stop using it, or I don't know how you able to dismantle it or whatever. I don't know how that goes, but you're still part of them.
Like give me example. Like so
you can't make it bigger.
So this is like this. This is the search I get every on the 18th of August. So I get anytime, even if it's spelled with a space in between it.
A couple of days before my birthday. But go ahead. I'm gonna run this. You got 365 days, baby. I mean, literally a couple of days.
Right. So every time anybody, so the Zulu Vision mark, anytime it's being used, I get notified. The App Store, whatever it is. So, yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So if they are using it, also y'all are still in business. Little do you know, because they're still using it. So it's like y'all are still in business according to paperwork. Not what you guys say. According to paperwork, you guys are still in business.
Right.
Because technically I'm just saying, let's just say they do somebody dirty or whatever, and they want to sue, and they don't know who to sue. They're going after Zulu Vision, and that will be you.
Right.
Yeah, she would have. That's what I'm saying. She would have to do something, but she's gonna have to do something. She cannot leave it the way it is, because on their show, even on Instagram or whatever, on their show, they're using that logo. On his website, it's her logo. Everything is still her logo. Or she could say, "Hey, pay me for this logo," and you can have it. Because everything he does, business wise, is her logo. So she could start asking for every show that he do or whatever. She better get her cut or say, "Listen, this is how much I want for this logo. You can have it." I know he didn't copyright it because Genesis did. That's what I'm explaining, Kev. What I'm saying is, being that Genesis owns it, if anything happens, it goes back to her because she owns it, but he's still using it. She's
The
going to
the
have to
trademark engine
dissolve.
has an attorney thing part of it. So yeah.
Right.
I just have it. I just like I said, everybody was saying you should move on and this and that. I had literally moved on. I was like, you know
You
what?
can't move on from business. You got to handle business, right? Yep, you need to dissolve the partnership. You have to dissolve it. Because let's just say if somebody's in his studio or his fake studio or something and they slip and fall, it could be anything. You own it. Anywhere he go, you own it. An app store is not patented, copyright, business name or entity. No, not from an app store. She went and got it copyrighted.
I got it trademarked.
She got it trademarked, Kev. But even who, I don't want my name part of nothing. I don't want it part of nothing.
It shows me is where that name is being used. So I get a report every whenever I ask for it, if the name is being used, where it's being used, and what context. Whenever I.
But that definitely has to be handled. Dissolve it. Say, listen, pay me some money.
But because back then, when the way I was thinking, I was like, I thought, I was really like, you think that you're gonna just cut try to take over and this at the other after I put all my money into the situation. So I went ahead and trademarked the name. So all he did was give a name. He didn't put no money towards nothing. That money, all that Charleston White stuff that he getting money off of, he wasn't the one who invested in it. So somehow he feels entitled because he gave the name Zulu Vision.
I mean, technically he felt because his name is. What are you doing? It's Shaka's. What are you doing? That's Coco, right? That's Coco. The thing is, you're gonna have to disassociate yourself from that completely, right? If you own it, whatever. Either you want to give it to him, take your name off, or make sure he taught him to keep it, but just spell the name the way he wanted it to be spelled, whomever, right? And then you keep it and do what you want to do with it with your who made the whole symbol, the all that other stuff
Musa.
that goes with the Zulu Nation. Who made the logo?
Musa.
Who?
Musa.
Musa.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me you know Musa too.
No, Shaka got Musa to make the logo.
Well, don't. Okay, so technically, just tell him to give you the pay you something for the logo because you own the name, and get out of that. Because even too, the same way when Tariq Nasheed, when he did that microphone check. Tell me that man.
What I really was trying to do.
Tell me that man did not call Netflix and made him take that whole movie down because
what I was trying to do is wait.
His picture.
Listen. What I was going to do was wait for them to put all 6 of their surviving DJ Genesis and do a whole DMC takedown. So I've been just waiting in the cut I've been trying to see. Okay, when is he going to attack me again? Let him do his full-on attack, and then boom.
No, baby.
Remove all, take all that, take all that shit down. DMC
No.
take.
Things might happen before then. You can't take them chances. By you sometimes how big you say you stick who? You sticking me, who sticking you, right? Who sticking who, right? So things may happen in between that, right? So they're gonna do what they want anyway, right? But in between that time, the way the universe works, things happen. Get the fuck Coco. Sick of you. Coco. And please, nobody do not put in my damn comments, stop yelling at Coco. Coco bad. Shit.
In about probably 10 more minutes, I gotta like leave so I can start my live.
Whew. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna just play a little bit.
Yeah.
All into $1,000.
Embezzlement. I'm sorry. That's what it was considered, embezzlement instead of theft.
Okay.
So that's why it wasn't considered. So an embezzlement goes a little bit deeper than just like a theft situation. Otherwise, it could have been a grand larceny situation if we weren't doing business together. But because we were doing business, it's considered embezzlement. So that's a whole different ball game. And
okay, so because I was just confused because you kept saying renter's insurance, and I'm like, well, I thought y'all weren't renting, so it really wasn't the renter's insurance.
Home insurance.
It was home insurance.
Right.
Okay, and then so did you ever, once that was closed out on the insurance end, did you ever reach back out to the police to see if that case was closed? Did you get any documentation saying now this case is closed?
No, because I figured the police is not going to give a shit because they're in a whole other state. They didn't from here to there. They
but DJ,
they can't do nothing to them.
But let me just tell you this: it doesn't matter. You never assume, and if you really want justice, if somebody did something to me, I don't care if I thought that they were not going to do something or not. Just like you needed that paper trail, and you're saying that you can show me the receipts about the insurance and the closure on that. You should be able to show the same receipts and want those receipts so you can either try to take this further or what if it really meant that much to you. $3,000 is a lot of money. Regardless, whoever
it actually was $10,000,
like that, but $3,000 is a lot of money. Plus, you're saying just you paid $3,000 just for one camera, but then there also was, you said the DJ equipment and the TV or something like that. I think it was some more electronics. So my thing is, if you stopped there and didn't pursue, it doesn't matter. Like they're not going to do anything. Well, how do you think justice justice is going to get done if you don't continue to pursue?
Well, I just didn't have the energy to keep going and going. You know what I'm saying? To keep going on.
So therefore, there was no closure or case ending on your portion of this to actually prove that he did take what he did. Even though, and I know in your mind you're saying he took it. But that could have been black and white evidence. This could have went to small claims court. He would have had to fly in from however else they would have done it.
You got to get him served if he's not.
Right.
Well,
That is
where
correct.
the hell he's at.
That is correct. But the thing is, DJ, you didn't take it to that step for him to even try
what
to
newspaper?
fix her.
I don't even know where the hell you are. You're in Atlanta somewhere.
But they could have tried. You could have worked.
Where the hell you
but
are.
there are people that are in those offices that could have tried to lend hand to try to locate him. But you took it upon yourself to just leave it alone.
Energy to keep. Yes, I did, because it was too much energy at that point, and I only got $1,000 back. If I would have got the 10, I would have been even more happier. I would have just really moved on. But I'm really mad because I only got $1,000 back on my insurance. Then he got my camera, filming surviving DJ Genesis on my camera, and I know it's my camera because I know how the fucking shit is
allegedly.
Yeah, he's allegedly and laughing.
I find this all funny, DJ.
Yeah, it's fucked up, Shaka. That's not. Listen.
Nah, you playing. You did all this for some penis, and you didn't get no penis.
I was not trying to get your man. If
you just said you was. Quit going back and forth.
Man,
with
nigga,
quit playing with me.
If I was trying to get some penis, I would have got some penis.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, I would have.
No, nobody go through all that shit and don't get what they want.
Nobody don't want that broccoli.
I was trying to get some money. I was trying to get some money.
Bumpy lump stuff.
It wouldn't matter if you came out of everything you had. It wouldn't.
I want that bumpy lump.
My other question was, DJ, you said that at one portion or one part of the time that you all were dealing with the business or whatever, that they said that they didn't want it. Was this before the Charleston?
It was before Charleston White, and I'm not drunk, y'all. I've not drank anything. Okay, I'm actually slurring because I was close to crying. But the Charleston White situation is when
close to crying for what?
Because I'm like emotional. I'm upset right now because they took my fucking shit. I'm pissed off.
No. I can't let
I'm ready to strangle somebody.
Michelle, you just constantly on me.
So
anyway, no, Michelle constantly calls you on bullshit.
Okay.
That's what Michelle constantly do. That's why you don't like Michelle.
No, because I'm upset. I'm like, it ain't crying because I'm like,
my thing.
No, she
So my thing is,
we don't give a damn about your tears. Just to let you know.
Listen. It ain't tears of sadness. It's tears of I really want to strangle somebody, but it's okay. I'm mad because I can't put my hands on
you. Strangle me, DJ.
I will beat the dog.
You want to strangle me, DJ? That true hurt. That true hurt.
I ever see Michelle in person. It's on.
Stop laughing.
DJ, you want to strangle me?
I'm just.
Wait a minute.
Man.
Wait a minute.
I just wanted to say one more thing. So my take on it is that if you didn't want to go ahead and continue, regardless if he took it, didn't take it, whatever, because you didn't pursue it and you took it upon yourself to feel like the police was not going to do anything or whatever, you're going to just have to take that as an L. And the other thing is that Shaka nor you all have done businesses before. I'm not sure if you all have done these kind of businesses. And there was just a lot of miscommunication, a lot of assuming that this person, okay,
you do but call the police and make a police report. What else am I supposed to do?
This and I'm assuming this. You can't assume anything in a business relationship. There has to be black and white, and you all have to sit down and talk. And it sounds like on both of you all, on a lot of different occasions, neither one of you all did that and made it clear to the other person. And a lot of this stuff wouldn't have probably come to fruition.
Absolutely. I
agree with Goddess. That's why I agree. I thought not following through with the case was taking it as an L. So why are we here?
What do you mean? Not following through? Because he's up here lying about the whole situation and lying about the circumstances of the situation.
I'm just answering questions.
Not having my equipment, and I'm like fucking pissed off because it's like, how are you going to sit here and lie?
Well, wait a minute. How can this be resolved, DJ Genesis?
Well, he sent me my camera back. I know he's on the fucking camera right now.
Shaka, if you don't stop laughing.
It's already resolved. She got her money from the damn
she got her money
company.
For the camera. We already resolved.
So hold on. You want the money and the camera?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You gotta return the money to
Right,
the
motherfucker. I
insurance
want
company if you get the camera.
Wait a minute.
If you get the
Trejo.
camera, you gotta turn the money back into the insurance company.
Okay, well that's
Hey,
between me and the
you
insurance
don't wanna
company.
talk to
I'll deal with
Shaka,
that.
it
Don't
ain't got
worry.
shit
That'll
to do with
get
that
taken care of. Give me my
motherfucking
camera
camera.
back. Don't worry about
Genesis,
it.
just
How
why
Don't
you
worry
about
about
I,
that.
as a
Shaka, you are
Samaritan, let
obsessed with
them know
with
about
Shaka.
your ass?
That's
Genesis,
what
why
it
you
is.
always
It ain't about no damn
Genesis?
camera.
All this
It
shit
ain't
could have
about
been
the
Genesis.
camera.
resolved with a
You've been obsessed
contract.
with Shaka,
That's
and
how
that's
this shit
all
could
it
have got
is. You've
resolved. When
been
I came and
obsessed
asked
with
for it,
The
I was
him.
contract
begging her
wouldn't
for
have
a
resolved
contract.
nothing. People
Genesis,
break
why do you always
contracts
do
all
I
the
this like
said
time.
that?
wouldn't
You know,
resolve
you
you
do know
stealing
that
her
when you get up
stuff.
on this panel, you don't have
They
to
ain't
say
got
certain
nothing to
things.
do with no contract.
It don't matter. I don't care what people think about what I say.
You don't have
No.
to get up. You
DJ
don't have to get up on
mad
this
because
panel.
Glitter
You don't
got
have to get up on
it
this
and
panel
she
and say,
didn't.
like, why would you get up on
She
this
sound
panel
like
and
a
say
ghetto
you got
tripe
the insurance
snipe.
money and you still want the camera? Like, why would you say
Oh,
that?
what? I ain't
That's
hear
what I
that.
mean.
Because that's
What,
how ignorant her ass is. That
man,
just
you
tells
got
you right
when
there.
you
And
don't
DJ
they sound
mad
ghetto?
because Glittered got the man that she wanted and she didn't.
The glitter ain't even there. No more. And what I'm saying is that first of all,
It don't
the
matter.
camera,
She
the
still
camera
got
is
it.
the
You
camera was
keep losing,
$1,000.
DJ. You
I
keep
don't want this
losing.
nigga. First of
Genesis,
all,
your
I'm
ass
talking
keep
about my
losing. You
listen.
keep choosing the
If I
wrong
bought a
people.
camera
Your
for
ass is just a
$3,000 and I
straight
get
up fucking loser,
$1,000,
man.
if I get $1,000 back, that does not give me enough to buy my same camera back, ma'am.
So
That's
what
not
kind
doing
of
the
Who
math.
camera?
cares?
Hold
You have
on.
been taken care of. Your
What
deal
kind of
is done,
Hey, look
ma'am.
up.
It's not done.
Go
It's
ahead,
not
DJ.
done.
Tell them the camera so they can look it up and see how much it costs.
yeah? What?
Amazon.
Now,
Let me
but
see
back
this.
then it was more than that.
I
How long
also
ago? This
heard.
is only a year, DJ. It's only been a year.
Years ago,
This
that's
ain't no
why they
years ago. This was 1
depreciated it,
year.
like I said, because the
Wait
camera
a
was
minute.
old. And then
Wait
she
a
got
minute.
mad at me and then turned around and said the same thing I said. It was depreciated because
Michelle,
it's
Wait a
been
minute.
sis,
Wait a minute.
Michelle, sis,
That's because that was
I'm
the
it ain't
still.
insurance
you with the
company's
camera. I
words.
keep trying to tell
Wait a
y'all, it
minute.
ain't
Shaka.
the camera. It's
Shaka.
Shaka. It ain't the
Shaka.
camera. It could be anything. That bitch still is fucked up over Shaka, and
She
that's her
mad because she
only
still
way
hurt
to
because
be
I
able to
left the
talk
way
to
I
this
left.
nigga.
I didn't tell
Okay,
her I
you
was
ain't
leaving. I'm
fooling
sorry,
nobody but
DJ.
nigga.
Wait a
So
You
minute.
left the way
I'm
you left
still.
and you stole my
hold on.
stuff.
So hold on.
Why
Hold
don't people
on.
understand
This
that?
one
People are
thing that just kind of
crazy.
swept under the rug
I
that I
bet you
want to
any of
clarify.
these people,
Now, did you get
if
them
they did that
biscuits or not?
same shit to them,
No.
they would be on the
Wait a minute. I'm
warpath.
I
still
would
tripping on.
never.
Wait a minute.
It was
He
business
got the
only.
camera. He got the cameras. What he got?
Genesis got up here and said if she wanted it, she could have got it. Like, did you just say that?
The biscuits.
She said she could have got it.
No, she said she
She
saw
said she
it
could have
and
got
it
it.
was too little for her biscuits.
Oh my
She said
goodness.
she
She
got
said she
big
could have got it.
biscuits.
That's all I heard. She said she could have
Yeah,
got
she
it.
said she could have got it.
I didn't want
But
none of
she
that
So
got
nothing to do
She
with
mad.
said
that.
She
she did
got
a lot
real
of
mad.
packing back
First
then.
of all,
Glitter got
I
it.
saw
I
my
was not
skin tag on the
interested in
team's
that.
coochie. I think
I'm
they
so
had
It was
diseases.
about
Yeah.
business. It was
I
Money to
don't
build
know
a
about
business.
all
DJ,
that.
not the way you got
He
mad
was
about
focused on
Glitter.
money.
You
You're
are
focused on
hot.
building money.
I
DJ,
don't
you
know
keep
about all
talking
that.
Y'all
about
are
I ain't seen
antagonizing
nobody
me in your
cry a
all
year
this
PTR.
later.
money
We
and
didn't
you've
already had
never
Listen,
this
had
conversation.
anybody
y'all
sign
know
a
how to get
fucking
up underneath my
contract.
damn
You are
skin.
not a business
Genesis.
person. You
Okay,
Hey,
don't know
I don't.
shit
so
about
be quiet.
business,
You
DJ.
always holler and
Genesis,
You
scream.
I'm
keep
not even
talking
so
about all this.
sure.
I'm
I'm
just
not even so
saying, can
sure.
I
You
just
talk.
say something real quick, please? You keep talking about all of this business stuff. Like you've been saying that from day one. But you don't know shit about business. You ain't never had nobody sign nothing. You ain't never done anything professional ever. You keep letting people fuck you over, take your money, and just do stupid ass shit. And then you want to get up here and want
Exactly.
people to fucking feel sorry for your dumb ass. Don't
Nobody
nobody
feel
fucking
Wait a
feel
sorry for
minute,
sorry
me.
for you.
Mo.
Ain't
This
nobody
is
asked
what I
nobody
come.
feel sorry
Jack
for me.
of all
Mo.
trades,
I
master
told
of
this
none.
Wait a
is
minute,
off tops
Mo.
better than the master of one, honey.
Wait a minute, Mo. I come to the
Say the whole
You
conclusion.
thing.
ain't even master one, ma'am. That's the
Mo, I
sad
have I have come to the conclusion that a good business deal for her is scrolling through the internet, and that's who she do business with. That's just how it goes. It's the internet. She make business deals by what she see on the internet, and that's a good business deal.
Okay.
Clicks, views, shits and giggles. That's what she looking for. That's her business plan right there.
That's why her ass
Click,
up here right
views,
now. We
shits
know
and
you be in the
giggles.
we know you be in the damn bushes all the damn time. Shit. We know. And every time you have a chance to be able to pop out them motherfuckers, here your ass go. Every motherfucking time, man. Trying to use Wurld. We know what the fuck you be doing. And we tired of your shit.
You trying to bring y'all that
You trying to use girl. We tired of your shit.
Yeah, bitch. And I'm in Dallas too. If you got a problem with it,
honey,
yeah,
meet me somewhere.
If you got a problem with it,
No, she ain't worth it, man. She ain't worth it, Mo. She in our house in the bed.
She could barely breathe, bitch. You better set your motherfucking high blood pressure having ass motherfucking down before you fall the fuck out.
Okay.
Right, doing all them wham whams and zoos in the bed with a Heineken all around that motherfucker. She don't get up for shit.
No, honey, I got a whole office, honey.
Somebody else.
So you still y'all still
I got 6 bedrooms. What bedroom am I in?
Going nowhere, Mo.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What bedroom?
She can't be unless you catch her at the grocery store.
Why?
Y'all gotta
Why
stop,
y'all
please.
playing?
In that
Don't
minivan.
sound childish. Hey, listen, Sugar Love, I gotta go, y'all.
Hey man,
Liabilities.
come
That's
on,
good.
man.
Liabilities. That's good. Liabilities.
You can tell the truth, bro. Did you spank DJ Genesis?
I did not.
DJ Butt Nuggets
No, I did
biscuit.
not.
Right. Go.
So how did y'all get the measuring biscuits and stuff? How did y'all come up with the measurement?
I don't know how she did it. She said she was watching, and I'm not sure how.
Man, you know how. She told us about them DMs. She told us about the DMs. Let's not act like we don't know about the
Show
DMs.
her where they at. Let's see it. I want you to see my shit. Where is that? Pull it
It was
up.
not the
Didn't
DMs.
you say
It was
y'all
the
was
back
walking
chat
around
of the
that
WhatsApp. The back chat.
Never.
But
Never
Shaka,
stop
wasn't
it.
y'all walking
I
around
know
naked
everywhere
in
my
her house?
piece. I know everywhere where I send my shit. I know my shit ain't went that way. I ain't tripping.
No, but it sure went in Velvet's way.
Shaka, I got a question though. But
Can I say-
DJ said a long time ago that y'all used to walk around naked in that motherfucker. Is that true?
I never said no shit like that.
Hell no.
Yes,
Well,
the
this
fuck
is the
you
thing.
did. That's why we started.
I never said that. No. That was another person.
Look,
That was another
Yes,
person.
you did, Genesis.
I
You
did
said
not.
y'all used to walk around naked.
No,
You
that
said
was another
you
girl.
came in
That
and
was Cree. That was
Oh my
Cree.
God,
That
you
was
is
Cree.
lying
That
your
was Cree.
ass
You guys,
off.
y'all smoke so much
Michelle.
weed, y'all don't even remember what the fuck the person that was
Michelle, do you
interviewed.
hear this shit? This
Not
is
Michelle.
lying and forecasting.
It was the lady
That's how you
Cree.
got DJ butt
Hey, she said
naked.
we was walking
DJ
around butt
butt
naked.
Shaka was
Well,
there
why
when
she
y'all
gotta
when
sneak a peek
Cree.
then if we walking around butt naked every day?
Listen, if Cree,
DJ Peter Griffin.
Shaka was there when Cree said that bullshit. So what the fuck?
But Shaka, let's be
Cree,
clear.
hey,
Shaka,
Cree
you
ain't got
always
nothing to talk about either. Cree, you come on here look crazy
Now,
too.
girl.
Shaka,
Hey,
you
I gotta
always
go.
Peter
advertising though
Griffin,
too.
you came over here and you lied now.
gotta
And
light
you
my
said
shit back
that.
up.
Shaka, you advertise in people's living room. You advertise and let them know what they could possibly get, and you advertise in her living room. You let her know what she could possibly get. You did that in her living
Hell
room.
no. I
Let's not act like
Hey, we know about that back chat, man.
No, man. The back chat was for all the women.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
But
I wasn't even supposed to see that shit. I just happened to come up on it one day. Woo, shit.
Okay,
That wasn't even
so
for
She
me to
said
see.
that they were doing in the back chat for in on
Vigo,
or
on Vigo.
representation
Yeah.
of you. So they were doing
they was
it
doing
in
that
hopes
amongst
that
the
one
women. I
day you
happened
were
to
going
switch
to
phones
look
with
at
ID
this.
one day, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And from that point on, then I was in it. But up until then, like it wasn't for me.
So Shaka, they didn't set this up specifically to do videos for you.
No,
Because
it was
this
just
is
the
what
women were
we were
showing each
told.
other, and I wasn't even supposed to see it.
So
And I just
Shaka,
happened to switch phones with ID
No.
one day, and I seen
so
that shit. And I
Shaka,
said, what the fuck?
so Shaka, you
So
wasn't
the
having.
exposing of the boobs and the women playing with roses
No, it
and
was a
stuff
gang of
in the back
it
chat
was a
was
gang
not for you.
it was a gang of yoni pics.
Okay,
So did you?
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna
everybody
ask.
It
When
was like 30
how long
yonis in
was
there.
it going before you got involved, and how long were you involved in the back chat with them?
For me, it was my tribe. Shit, it was Tribe Zulu. It was everybody was there for me.
But Shaka, you had sex in this lady living room. You had sex in front of the whole Carbonation.
And whose living room?
Genesis.
Indeed,
Who said I had sex
Genesis.
in Genesis living room?
She said she walked in and you were having
no living room and see me
got
slapping
up
no
and
When I
dick.
walked in, you were
Stop it.
sucking the
DJ.
Z's boobs.
You see me doing what?
Sucking on the Z's boobs.
I was
No, you said you saw him doing more
thirsty.
than that.
Genesis,
You
you
said
be lying like
That's
a
my
motherfucker.
wife. What the fuck does that
You
mean?
better
I
remember
don't
the
know. That's
lies
weird.
that you done told, you crazy ass mother sucker.
See, that's why it pays to tell the truth. You ain't got to come up with no lie. You ain't got to think about the lies you told and get caught in them.
I'm for real.
Baby.
That shit ain't never
See,
happened.
we
No,
got
for
a
real.
good
I was being
memory
funny.
over
That
It
shit
here,
never
happened.
man.
happened.
It was dark in the room, and you
We
was
was not slapping no cheek. What room?
Wait a
in the
minute,
front
Genesis.
room.
Go
In the
ahead,
front
Genesis.
room?
Go ahead. What you say they did in your front room?
What we
They
did?
he was sucking that I believe it was the beginning of something. You know what I'm saying? Sucking on the boobs. I mean,
Oh, she ain't seen nothing then. She
See how she backpedaled? She lying.
She ain't seen
Then
pink
she
And then
pink.
called,
she
and
said
Trust
then
me.
that y'all
If
were
she would have
all
seen pink pink,
DJ,
she
you
would
called
have
nothing
wanted
but
some more. She
lies.
would have went crazy if she would have seen some pink pink.
Shakas.
She would
So
have been
were
over there.
y'all
She'd
in
have
the
broke this bank.
studio doing this? Because she said y'all were out in the studio, like that was part of y'all's session in her
Well,
house
once we
too.
finished building the studio, once we built the studio out, yeah, we was in there. We was putting the album together. That was the whole point of it. To be in there and putting it to work. She the one that didn't come in the studio because she ain't creative. She ain't no creative. So what was she gonna do in the studio? Every time
Okay,
Monica, I had to kick her out of the studio because she in there getting lit and tripping.
DJ, you called it another lie though too. Though you said that you initially let Shock and them come there because they had nowhere to go. But 5 minutes ago, you just said it was all about making some money. It was all about
It was
business.
about
You
making
let
some
your
money. It was
ass
about
be
making some
lying like a
money.
motherfucker.
It wasn't about
It was about
nobody
making
needed a
some
place
money.
to stay. It was
You
just
just
about
said
we
it was
came
about
together. We
I
money.
said
started doing
that. I
taxes.
said that. No, I
We
said
was
that
doing
he.
taxes together. She wanted
Okay,
in.
so it was
She
about
wanted in
making
on that
money.
tax bread.
So
Right, but
it was
she
about
made it
making
seem
money.
like y'all had nowhere to go, so she let y'all come there. That's why she didn't let everybody motherfucking come and stay at her house because she's just such a great citizen.
Yeah.
But now she talking about it was all about money, like we knew from the motherfucking get go.
But
Okay,
then how come she fucked up the money? And if it was all about money, because she had an opportunity to make
That's what I
good
was
money
going to
with
say.
it.
because her
So what?
ass is stupid. That's why she
That's what I was going to
ignorant
say.
and
So
don't
what
know
money was?
shit.
And she don't have
I
no
was making sure
business
y'all see it, and
acumen. She
I ain't gonna
blows
say it.
money.
It's
It was a
all
good
in her
business.
head.
It was a good thing. It just
So
ended.
Genesis, what money did you make?
None.
She lying. It's tax
No, she's
time.
not
You
lying.
made
She's
at least
It's
not lying.
tax time.
$1,000 from that
No,
girl.
she
You
made
lying
okay.
now.
She
Whoa,
got
You
nothing.
whoa.
She made
She
nothing.
got the tax money.
She made nothing.
DJ, quit lock,
She got a
girl.
couple
See,
dollars in
I'm gonna
tax
need
money,
you
but
to
it
No,
be
was
I didn't make
honest
no
with
tax
me.
money. I didn't
she
make
only
any
got a
money off
couple
of that.
dollars in
Yes, you
that too.
did. You
I
were
did not
having
make
it
any.
come into your
Shaka,
account and then tried to lie and act like you. Look,
Yes,
that's
she
how
did
you
that.
got
She
You
did do
know
that.
what?
busted.
You
That
remind
was
me of
one time. That
Gabriel.
was
You
with
remind
one
me of
transaction.
Gabriel talking
no,
about
listen,
all these
listen.
That
businesses
was
Y'all,
the
and
y'all
you
$2,000.
ain't
talking
got
over. He
shit and ain't made no motherfucking
That
money.
was the
You and Gabriel
$2,000
got a
for her
lot of
getting her own
$2,000
taxes
trust.
was
done.
from me working in my tax return.
She
That was
got
my
her own
tax.
taxes done by
And
ID.
all of y'all should be ashamed of yourself trying to make money off of Laguna.
Who? What? Who making money off Laguna? Baby, we took care of her.
Whoever
Gave her
thought
shelter.
she was going to make some money should be
Baby,
ashamed.
that was Jaguar's idea. That wasn't our plan. Our plan was to help her because we thought she was being abducted by some people that Jaguar told us about, and we spent money unnecessarily trying to help somebody that Jaguar was trying to exploit the whole time. That wasn't had shit to do with. We was being good Samaritans at that point. I give her that. I ain't gonna take that.
You can see Laguna and know that was exploitation. I don't
Listen, we
care
didn't
who
never
you are.
seen her. We never heard of her. I never heard of none of that shit. Jack just called me, and I was just looking at. We were just looking out for her. Me and DJ came together. We was like, "Fuck it, what we gonna do?" We called people in Detroit. We had them go pick her up. We made the shit happen. Me and DJ did it together.
So what you got to say about that, DJ? You should be ashamed of
And
yourself
then
trying to
look what
profit off
DJ
of
did.
Laguna.
DJ, you went and tried to make that girl take one of them damn spiritual baths and shit. We know what the fuck you was over there doing with that old hoodoo ass motherfucking shit that your ass believe in. Yeah, we know what the fuck you was over there doing. Trying to trick everybody into giving you
No,
something.
that ain't right. You know that ain't right. You know that ain't right, Shaka.
I don't know.
You
Listen,
rest in peace to your
I made sure the girl
Babalura.
was straight. Shit, I never try to take advantage of nobody. I'm always playing fair. What the fuck? I don't try to take advantage of nobody. They said, "What the fuck is a Laguna?"
Laguna is Legina or Kelly daughter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we get everybody a name.
World, this shit wild.
Give everybody a name, man.
I bet them chickens dead, ain't they? They dead like a motherfucker, ain't they?
Oh,
That's what she said. Shaka, you ain't know that. Shaka, you ain't know that. She said you was swinging that chicken around your head like a helicopter.
No, I'm
they was
talking
in there
about the
killing them.
other chickens
Hey,
that
y'all should have
DJ
seen
just
how they
had
was
a few
killing them
months ago.
motherfucking chickens in there. Her and Baba Loud. They was in there fucking them chickens. It was a whole lot of them. They was running in that oh, the shit everywhere, blood everywhere. I said, what the fuck is that?
Man,
In the
your
studio.
ass is you
In
trying
the
to get
studio. I
away.
said, oh Jesus, we gonna hit this motherfucker. We better make it. We did blood sacrifice. We better hit $1 million on every album.
You know what?
Oh my
It was
God,
it
you
was
is
a
a
chicken
witch.
shortage. It was a chicken
I went in
shortage
there
at
and
that
did me
time
some
too.
seances too. Hell yeah, well fuck it. We in this shit. Well fuck it. I walk in the thick of it.
Damn, DJ, you done did all of this hoodoo woodoo and it didn't work. You still suck.
Shaka, what you own? Shaka, what you own?
Started feeling some type of ways when she started doing business behind my back. Not because of something I did or something I said, it's because of how she felt. So she went off of an emotion. And then we had to go from making an album to running a fucking network. How do you do that? You got to stick to one thing and write it out. It went from taxes to this to that. Like, nigga, we should have just stuck to taxes. But she gets so, oh, it's not working right now in this moment and it's dead. And we got to move on to the next. I don't operate like that. I was still doing motherfucking taxes while she was still trying to do whatever the fuck she was doing and created this network.
But Shaka, that kind of don't make sense.
Why does it not make sense?
And I have a question, speaking of taxes, because that would be another reason why I would be pissed off, because she stipulated that that a lot of her customers didn't even get their money, and that she spent the end of her tax year writing letters to them regarding this. So what happened with the tax business, and why was it that or how was it that the customers did not get paid? Did you take this money like she said you did, or what happened with that?
Okay, so I ain't never took no money from nobody. Everybody that we did taxes for, they got their money. I don't know what she's talking for. Now there's some people that didn't get their money and they're still pending to this day. That don't mean that ain't nothing on us. That's just how it is. That's how
No, the IRS actually flagged those particular people, and it was considered fraud because of the how it was done. Something was wrong with a discrepancy in the taxes.
Who told
you that? Shaka, DJ? The reason why I said
they showed me the IRS letters.
Shaka, the reason why I said it doesn't make any sense, because why does she have to run every business deal by you? What if she was trying to do something separate?
Then what am I there for then? That would defeat the purpose of me coming there if we're coming there to do business together.
But so she's supposed to run everything by you?
We're working together. Yeah, if we doing, I'm going everywhere. She got me going, taking me doing everything. Yeah. But then when she started feeling some type of ways, when she started doing business behind my back, not because of something I did or something I said, it's because of how she felt. So she went off of an emotional feeling and started doing business behind her back because she felt like she wasn't getting something or whatever. The lack of communication is what fucked it up.
The taxes weren't making no money, so I was like, well, we need to find something.
How long was we doing? We wasn't even through a full tax season to say that.
Dude, it was 1 month away from the tax season. The actual
Yeah,
first event happened. I bought the station.
What
it was
business
not
do you go into to expect to make money right off the
tax
bat?
season is over in April, Shaka. I started the company, the TV station in April because we didn't make no money. Well, I didn't make no money. I'm not sure if y'all did.
DJ.
Listen, I know people who file taxes all year round, quarterly, all year round. People file taxes whenever they motherfucking feel like it.
And DJ,
and they always looking for somebody to file their taxes. So if you say that's when it ended for you, hey, that's when it ended for you.
I mean, when tax season was over and I saw wasn't no money being made, I had to move on.
For me, I filed 17 more after that, so I don't know.
And DJ, are you still going to keep doing business deals with people you meet on the internet and come over here crying?
Yes, yes.
See, prior to this, we had met before this, though. We already had met before this in person, like before this, like way before.
She didn't say nothing about this.
Me and her, I took her, Bougie, her, all them kids. I took them all to the fucking thing. I paid for everything out of my own pocket for everybody, kids to come together and have fun. What the fuck?
Oh,
they don't want to talk about the real shit. They just want to talk about the fuck shit.
Yeah. So, so she
ain't telling you how I made her daughter was good every single motherfucking day that she ate, that she was fed, that she was taken care of. She never had to worry about shit.
So
that's
she been knew that she wasn't gonna get this camera back.
What happened?
She been knew she wasn't finna get this camera back. She already been paid.
She never wanted the fucking camera from the jump.
Man, once she took that
insurance money, camera. What?
Once you took that insurance money, you don't expect that camera back.
Listen, you didn't want that shit from the jump. You kept telling me I gave you the company. How you gonna give? What was there to give me then? Was you just giving me my own name? What was you giving me if you're telling me you
First
gave
of
me
all, the
company?
company was the actual website, the actual whole thing, the Roku channel, the whole thing. That's the company, not the camera.
Go
the
ahead.
camera is something I purchased. That's what I bought.
So this network you gave me, right? Shit done. That's why we came together. Because you said you was gonna pay us for the shit.
Okay, so I'm paying y'all for it.
So
Does that
then
mean
that's why the shit went together, but you're still supposed to put it on the network. You still keep going around that part.
Right, but you were there.
So that's why you didn't make no money, because you fucked up.
I have a question,
Not because nobody else fucked up, because you
wouldn't
fucked up.
Wouldn't you essentially be your employee if you claim you had him under a verbal contract and you had agreed to pay him a certain percentage for you guys working together as a business? Because it's a whole lot of like backpedaling and all of this stuff going on, and it just ain't making no darn.
Oh, wait. Since you here though, we got to clear that up though. I know we cleared it up, but we got to clear it up right here though.
Yeah.
That shit about you saying you saw me kissing that boy, clear that shit up, cuz. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I hear him yell at Aziz, so I come in there like, what the fuck, nigga?
I'm gonna get to the end when it's them two, when Genesis come back.
Boom, boom, boom. So we was me and Azim was going on.
You gonna be back.
Going there,
practices some dark practices, like I don't know.
Hell no. You know, I did see him beat up Malia one time in Vegas. Yeah, we was in Vegas. I remember that's when Fufu dragged her up. Not Fufu, but Zoka was pregnant and she dragged her up the stairs by her hair. And he took her in the room. He grabbed her by her hair, and then he closed the door, and we heard what was going on.
Okay, now that you say that, and Toy asked you that question, I
forgot about that one.
That go back to what she was asking you about Fifi, and I want to ask you, were you aware
with the second house?
I'm
never seen birds and all types of statues in this motherfucker's house. How much money she spent? I was like, you tripping. You gave this nigga about 40,000.
Do you think that's why? You think that's why she came up? Hey, y'all see Kulu question?
Things I mentioned.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. Damn.
No, that victim shit. Then she tried to flip it and play victim and say she gets told.
No, that's not victim. I do get told not to mention people's names. What is that a victim of?
So aside from Laguna, you did say that Shaka took your DJ controller, but now you said that you got a DJ controller.
I just bought a new one. It's smaller than the one I had.
Shaka. I don't even know what a DJ controller is.
It's with her insurance money.
It's what y'all was using to record with, because your friend was sitting up there recording with it and using it. Your producer friend was using it when he was working on your album in the studio. And everybody always asks, so why did you leave the stuff there? It's because that was what that garage was going to be. Is going to be a studio.
DJ, why you take him to the Babalao?
Because he was going through problems or whatever, so I wanted him to go see the Babalao. Here's the thing: is that you're saying that I went to the cemetery and I was just like,
I've been that family.
I'm not gonna lie, the plug. I think the plug had special.
When you say I can have everything in here, I'm having everything in here that I want. Now, on Shaka part, hey, the camera thing, it is what it is. A camera
had any problems with each other, so I didn't mind you guys using the equipment. You understand? I didn't mind you guys doing the Instagrams because I'm like thinking that we're still cool. A situation over there.
I'm bowing it down. It's gonna end with just her and Shaka, and then you guys could say what you have to say in the comments or in the chat.
You was trying to rent the house out to people. You told us we had to the certain date. You told us we had to the 27th. We left on the 27th. What do you mean?
No, you guys left before the 27th.
No, we did not. How do you know? You never came to the house. You can't tell me when I left. I left on the 27th.
No, you didn't leave on the 27th. Let me tell you when
you brought those people to the house. You showed them the house. I showed them
the
around.
event was on the 19th. You guys had been gone. Remember, that's when you had the gay chick that was at the thing.
That might have been when you came over there. We left on the 27th. The day you said you had people coming in to move in the house. Why would I be in your house when you told me you got somebody coming to move in?
Shaka.
You said you was gonna get Kim to come there. Kim was about to come move in, and she was starting a group home in the house.
Right, but Shaka.
Okay, so why would I be there after 2? Why would you come there and expecting me to be there if you already told me that the day you had somebody moving in there? Make sense.
Listen, the event for the meeting of the minds was on the 19th. You guys had left before the 19th. That's how I found out because I went over there and I saw that you guys everything was going out the house. It wasn't the 27th, and I actually have video of it because it was before.
The 19th. You're right, but we left the 19th.
Right,
the day of the event.
Right. So up until that point, I'm thinking that y'all was still gonna do the event, but then we got into it because that whole thing.
No, there was no contract. I came to your house and tried to get you to give me a contract. You wouldn't give me a contract. You gave everybody a contract but me. So there was no. We weren't in business. Even if you were gonna pay me $150, there was no contract for that. If there was a 2% temp, there was nothing. So I'm not going to show up to no event with nothing and then do all this work and then look stupid to myself because I would have been the only one looking stupid.
You didn't communicate that to me, and
I did communicate that to you, DJ, when I came to your house and I tried to break down the percentages with you. 30, 30, 30. You said that wasn't it. 10% go to the kids. You said no. That ain't gonna work out.
Well, why would I only
get? Well, tell me what it is, and then let's put it on paper, DJ. You tell me what makes sense, and whatever makes sense to you, put it on paper and give it to you. You said I'll have a contract for you. I never got a contract, so why would I come to an event with no contract? Everybody had a contract. You made everybody contract. You made sure you got them in town. You made sure you paid for their flights. You made sure they paid for their room. You made sure you did all that shit. You know we had this conversation. You know I sat there with you. I came over there by my motherfucking self and sat there with you for a whole hour, if not longer. And we talked.
And we did talk about the contract.
We talked about everything, and you never did your part. You never gave me a contract.
The contract.
So I felt like we were never in business, so I wasn't going to go to a place where I was supposed to do all this shit, and there was so much high expectations for me, and nothing was going to come out of it for me. Because you could have easily said, "Nigga, there was no contract. I don't got to pay you nothing." So why would I show up?
Shaka, I've always made sure I paid.
Listen, you did that shit with the Charleston wife. I didn't trust you no more. I didn't trust you no more with the Charleston after that shit, and we didn't make nothing, and we could have made a killing off of that shit.
All right, so you guys had a problem.
And so I felt like nigga, we was going back and doing the same shit because you had already gave 20% of the deal. You had already gave like 30% to Real Life Street Stars just to record it. So and then you wanted to make sure you got all your money back before you gave anything out to anybody.
But the actual Eventbrite was in you guys' name.
It don't matter though. You knew we was right there. Listen, so where the fuck was we gonna go?
The Eventbrite of the event. I don't have a contract.
Listen,
but
you started giving out tickets. You started giving out. You gave out 20 tickets to all these people for free. So
right, but the tickets were for one.
Listen to me though. You're not hearing me out though. You're not hearing me out. As you telling me we doing business. This ain't business. You want me to be your friend and to go business and go into business with you with nothing. And you keep telling me that this was going to happen, but it didn't happen with the Charleston. So why would I trust you to do it again? This is the same shit we talked about at your house that day when I came over there. And you knew everybody was at the other house. You knew all that shit. You acting like you don't know shit. You knew everything that was going down.
No, I did not know that those two guys was going to be sleeping over there and being over there or whatever.
What did you think they was going to be doing, DJ? You knew they was coming to town? Where the fuck does it matter where they were sleeping, whether it was in the studio, we was doing what the fuck we said we was going to be doing?
Wasn't they supposed to be coming there for the event?
They was going to be, everybody was, but you ran the fucking event and you did it your own way. We didn't have shit to do with the event. We didn't have nothing to do with the planning, nothing to do with the schedule, but we was the whole center of the
So is that
event.
The whole thing is that you felt like
we was the whole center of the whole event and there was no contract. So what the fuck?
So just to have some understanding, you were upset with the fact that I was putting everything together and you guys had no part in putting things together?
You weren't putting it up together by yourself, DJ. The only thing you was doing was negotiating all the numbers and taking care of everybody but your team. How you gonna take care of everybody but your team?
What do you mean?
Oh my God. If you said you seen this as your workers, okay, well, we work for you. You never expect to pay your workers?
You guys were gonna get paid at the event.
How? What?
Everybody got paid.
Gonna guarantee that? What was gonna guarantee that I got paid? Because you didn't guarantee me nothing from the Charleston shit. There was no guarantee in that.
But I paid
business loosely, and I told you why do we keep doing business loosely when we could come together and put the contract together, and put the paperwork together, and make it right. That's why I came to your house so we could make it right. I said I was tired of arguing with you, going back and forth with you. Let's sit down, let's talk about it, and let's make it right. We sat in your motherfucking living room of your new house and we talked about that shit. You said, fuck me, nigga. You was like, nigga, we gonna do this event regardless of if this nigga get a contract or not. And you wanted me to perform, to host, to be on the panel, to cater the shit. That takes manpower. Where was I going to pay for? How was I going to pay for all those supplies to buy all that? I still would have had to buy all the food, all that. You was going to pay me how much?
Whatever you would ask was asked. You actually said
I asked you for 30%. You told me that was too much.
30% of nothing is zero. Okay. We weren't even selling tickets.
It doesn't matter. Listen, that's the whole point of a business. Is you don't know what the fuck it's going to do, but you give me my percentage and let me do what the fuck I'm going to do. You sitting here trying to control how I move and how everybody move, but you ain't doing shit. You didn't make sure nothing happen. But you made sure real life street stars. You made sure real life street stars and everybody else was taken care of. You made sure Charleston was taken care of. You made sure Princella was taken care of, and we made sure all those people was good.
Actually, real life street stars didn't even get paid for the event.
No, because you gave them the footage. Why would they get paid when they have it on their platform and they're making money off of it on their platform? You're the only one not making money out of all the shit. I'm making money off of Charleston. They're making money off of the other event. When the fuck you was never going to plan to make for us to do nothing together?
It's a matter of perception. Okay.
It's a matter of business. If we doing business,
listen, if you give me a contract and you say that you and Isaiah get 30%,
it's about a contract.
Let's just even just go
we
with
go
this.
into business when we have a contract.
If you bring me a contract saying that you and Isaiah,
I even sent you an invoice. I even sent you an invoice. Did I not? I sent you a whole invoice on the breakdown of everything that I was going to do and how much I wanted to get paid for. And you told me no. You didn't even fulfill the invoice. You didn't even send it back. You could have signed off on the invoice. Just to patronize me, just to make me feel like I was going to get something.
On that behalf, I have to agree with y'all gonna get me, but on that behalf, I have to agree with Shaka. I have to agree on that behalf on what he's talking about right there, not the whole entire thing. On this behalf, he's 100% correct. He's 100% correct. And if she felt at any point in time it was her thing, then you got to pay me. If it's our thing, then it's our thing. And that's what was not established. I'm your worker or I'm your partner. If you're doing this, but you want me to do this, how much am I getting paid? You cannot wait. Now, if we're partners, you could say, hey, we'll get our money at the end. But if we're not partners and you're paying and I'm your worker, no, you want, again, how is he supposed to buy the food? He got to do all of this. She was supposed to give him a budget. That was never discussed, a budget, right? She was supposed to give him a budget. And with that budget, she's supposed to say, hey, this is the food that we're cooking. This is how much you're going to pay for the food. Are we going to cater, right? And then for the performance, you're going to perform. You're going to do 10, 15 minutes. On that behalf, he's correct. If that's not his problem, if he's a worker, right? That's his problem if they're working together. See, that's a difference. If you paying me to work for you, that's not my problem. If not for nothing leads to nothing, that has nothing to do with me. I'm your worker. Now, if we're working together and I am your partner, then nothing for nothing leads to nothing. So he just said he sent her an invoice. She agreed. Yes, he did. Right? So, on that little behalf, you could tell that he's right because at that little point in time, she's a little quiet. She's a little quiet. So on that behalf, yeah, he's absolutely correct. Yeah. If I'm working for you, then and you want me to do this, you didn't give me no budget, no money. So how was this supposed to get done? How did you want me to do this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that behalf, yeah. Mm-hmm. We got to be mindful. Partners or employee. Partners, employee, right? And this is a whole different event, right? This event they're talking about is the meeting of the minds. The other event was with the Charleston White. Them are two different events. This event, I guess, is something that she did pay them. She put it together, blah, 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 blah. Right? I mean, it's just things, it's just values that sometimes you have, it's just a lesson, more lessons to be learned. It's not like somebody's right or somebody's wrong. It's just more lessons to be learned. Right? And we have to keep that in mind. Right? There is no boss. There's always discussions. Right? Always discussions. And always start off small, right? Always start off small with people. Don't to see how it works, right? Start off with maybe a $5 investment, a $10 investment, $100 investment. See where that goes, right? See where that goes. Don't never start off with all that amount of money. No, never with all that. Start off small. Let's see how we work. He felt like you ain't using me. Remember, he a player from the Himalaya too. She must have forgot. He the one wrote them PPP loans. He been doing a lot of shit. He ain't gonna let her do it to him. In his mind, nigga, I'm a scammer. I ain't let you scam me. Right. She must have forgot. This ninja done messed up taxes. They went there for a tax business, right? For a tax business, this man got 50. He got a restaurant, studio. He do 50 million things too. She's not the only person who does 50 million things. So does he, right? So in his mind, shit, I do the same thing. No, See, for people, see, sometimes, again, please, always take in mind, taking heed who you're dealing with. Always take in mind who you are dealing with. And if you don't know, do a little research, ask a little questions. This is not about her or him right now. I'm just speaking in general. Do not go into stuff blindly. Don't go into something with what you think. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter how you feel. Especially talking about wanting to grow a business or a production or whatever. You know, you gotta even when I don't know where Cap ass is at, but Cap will tell you I'm not lying. I said, Kev, where you at, Kev? I need you here to say yes or no. Pop your ass up. Damn it. Give me a finger or something. Kev, and you still ain't text me happy birthday neither. Damn it. You gonna hear this for 365 days too. Damn, well, 354 more days. 10 days is down, and you got 354 more days to hear this. But let me tell you, I say, listen, I was like I was covering Jaguar like when she first came back out. I showed you guys the video. She wasn't a sector. People just was covering what she was saying. Not a lot of people were doing that. When she came back out, right? I said, okay, she came back out. Well, let me continue to cover. So what happened was, I didn't know it became a sector. Once it became a sector, I'm like, yo, Kev, I say, hey, do we still want to do this or not? Right? I didn't make that decision by myself. I could have, but it was only respect due to the mods, right? It was only respect due to the mods, right? And they're like, you know what? That fine, right? Because we don't have a dog in the fight. But then I was like, shit, I don't feel like making me a dog in the fight. So I chose just to lay low. But at that point, I could do what I want to do. Right? So you do have to conversate with people, get their ideas or whatever, right? But I'm not in business with nobody, but I still show respect, right? But when you're in business with somebody, you got to really, really have a yay or nay. I had to respect my mods and respect the people, and I'll make phone calls. Hey, sometimes I call Jackie. Hey, Jackie, blah 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 blah. What you think about this? I don't have to, but she is a mod. I have to show her the respect, right? And this is not even a business, right? This is not even, I mean, it's a business, but with the smaller channels, it ain't no business. You doing it because you want to do it, right? You're really doing it because you want to do it, right? But people who you may see or whatever, yeah, because you see them every day, that do not mean you know these people. That don't mean you know these people. And Shaka mind, it take one to know one, right? So he know he do foul shit. And in his mind, whatever he felt that she was doing that wasn't right, this what he felt was going on in his mind. He said, shit, take one to know one. I ain't doing all this. She ain't gonna get me. I'm the one that do the getting. I ain't gonna get got, right? So, and far as him still making money off the other thing, she could make clips too. She could make clips. It is her interview. She did pay. That's on her. He's still making clips and stuff. She should have also. That would be on her, right? But far as like trusting people and coming to these business things, no. Mm-mm. 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 You live and learn. But I'm like, it's a lot of other people you could go to, right? It's a lot of other people, right? But I think she picked Shaka. I don't know why, but I think she picked Shaka because Shaka mind moves just as fast as hers, right? Shaka mind moves just as fast as hers. They come up with ideas together. They come up with ideas really quick. So she figured, hey, we could do this. Hey, the taxes, right? That ain't going quick enough. Let's do that. No. Anytime it's a real business, you gotta let it marinate. You have to let it marinate. Because what if the people liked your work and they want to come back next year? Right? What if they want to come back next year? How do you get the business out if you say, hey, we ain't make no money, let's go on to something else? But again, that's them Geminis for you. That's them Geminis for you, and which would be Shaka also. So you got 2 Geminis there. You got two Geminis right there. That would answer a lot of the questions. That would be the answer for a lot of stuff. You got 2 Geminis. So both of them, look how both of their minds are moving. The same. The same. They both thinking quick. Who's thinking who? That's what's going on in each other's mind. Now, as far as the robbery and shit, that's effed up. But she forgot that's how he get down. That's how he get. Once you seen that ninja when Nature Boy, you should have watched more Nature Boy stuff. You should have watched more of him to see how he get down. Exactly, Angela. But either who, we're finished here. I'm about to make a run because today is my Sunday, right? I gotta be out of here in the morning, so I might come back on tonight, right, and do a small little one. I might, but I gotta make a run to the store. So we're gonna be finished here, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I sure do, and thank you too.
There's a lady. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze. A podcast, the soundtrack to everybody's feast. Sugar love, she's the queen of soul. Her podcast, the place where the stories unfold. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the community's beat. She brings the news with flavor like a cup of hot tea. Uncovering stories, bringing light to what we see. With her infectious laughter, she uplifts every soul. Sugar love, she's the one who makes us feel whole. She's the one who makes us feel whole. In the land of real, there's a love that's true. Sugar love is her name, spreading sweetness too. Her voice like velvet, smooth as a summer breeze. A podcast, the soundtrack to everybody's feast. Sugar love, she's the queen of soul. Her podcast, the place where the stories unfold. News and entertainment with a touch so sweet. She's the heartbeat of the